share, subscribe, and go with God. Good morning. Drink your water, Pisces. Drink your water. Drink your water. Good morning, Phoenix. Good morning, Abram 4444. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. All right, is that blocking? Let's see. Is that blocking? Is that in your way? Can y'all see good on that side with that light? Okay, so y'all, this morning, all I keep getting is somebody is getting ready to submit some documentation. I have a reading that's going up right now, but somebody's trying to commit fraud in a situation. So if you're dealing with a court situation and you have to receive documentation from somebody, please be mindful that you need to check, because I got the same exact thing yesterday. Be mindful you need to check everything that is happening pertaining to this person or whatever with this documentation, because somebody's trying to fraud a situation. And also, if you good morning, Maria. Good morning, Sharon. If you are dealing with anybody that you have like something about insurance or something, so whatever your insurance is, if you have insurance with a person, you need to check it, because a person may have taken some money that pertain to you. And just so y'all know, I did do the reading live on Twitch. So if you're not on Twitch, then you might want to go over there, because I just did the reading, but I was live when I did it. So just so you know. But a person trying to take from you in some form or fashion. If anybody has any questions that they want to ask in the chat, please feel free. Go ahead. And I totally appreciate you guys this morning for showing up and showing out, because I see y'all hitting the likes already. Thank y'all. So let's see what I got for y'all, because that's what I'm getting. Somebody's trying to commit fraud. So if you're dealing with something pertaining to court, be mindful, be careful, because this person is trying to fraud the system. Right here we got Brother Raccoon, a safe place for you to go. So somebody may be in like witness protection, or in hiding from a situation, from a person. So this may be like a crime or something that they committed against you, and you may not want the person to know where you are. Their spirit is saying there's a safe place for you to go. So that also could be somebody that doesn't want to say that the person has done something to them, or you may be afraid to leave a person because you feel like you don't have nowhere to go. There is a safe place for you to go, is what they're saying. So apparently you might know, and you may be thinking, but they're saying there is somewhere for you to go. So know that. All right. All right. So let's see what we got. All right, little wolf girl, it's okay for you to be alone. So the place that you may be going to, you may end up by yourself. So that's giving me the vibe like, okay, so say they're saying that you need to get away from this person, or you're thinking that you need to get away from this person. Wherever the place is that you may be wanting to go, I just got the money from the insurance company, but I paid more money than them to get to God. I gained a loss in everything to them, and I lost everything. Okay, well, that was what I was getting. So something about a fraudulent situation, because that's all that's been in my spirit since the time I woke up. Somebody's about to submit some documents that are fraudulent, or somebody has submitted some documents that are fraudulent, and that may be trying to go against you, or trying to kind of keep you away from something that they're owed to you. That's owed to you. Excuse me. But in this situation, it's somebody that is needing to get away from a situation, or a person, place, or thing. You need to get away, and you know the place to go, but you would be by yourself if you left to go to that place. So whatever that's pertaining to, they're saying that it's okay for you to be by yourself. It's okay for you to be alone. This could also be about you being, like taking the training wheels off. You have to just now do this thing in order to step into your gifts, your talents, your purpose, and the place that you need to be, to set you up. That number is 18. So somebody may have been born in 81. Or the person that you got with, you could have gotten with this person at 18 or around about that age, give or take 2 or 3 years. Okay. But it's also, like I said, giving me the vibe of it's time for you to step into your power. You can do this. You can go and be in this place by yourself. You can go be in this, or you can go to this job, whatever it is for you, you can actually do it by yourself. Okay. Guys, hit the like button for me. So we got 38 here. So you may be 38 years old, or somebody may have been born in 83. You are rare and free. There are not many like you. Okay. So you being unique to a person, a situation, but you, your individual self being unique, but you're rare. Good morning, everybody. So for everybody watching, it's 20 people in here, 10 likes. Please hit the like button. If you don't know where it is, it should be to the right-hand side of your screen or at the top, because I'm on my PC, so it's at the top. Those three dots, that's the like button. That's where you find that at. All right, let's see what else we got. If anybody wishes to ask any questions, feel free, because we here. I have tax fraud for my job, and tax person did my taxes. I never got. Yeah, that's all I'm getting this morning. There's a fraud happening today. Fraud happening, or somebody is talking about some fraud or fraudulent situation. Somebody could be fraudulent doing documentation. Like, okay, so if you need an apartment or something, so, and somebody giving you documents pertaining to your job, and that's also giving me like somebody may have falsified how much they make or something. So that could also be a thing. Somebody trying to hide income from you or something. Either way, they're not submitting the proper documentation. I can tell you that. So make sure that you go over it and with a fine tooth comb. Chime did fraud on me. Friend down here robbed us of all our stuff. Good morning, Charlotte. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, well, today is heavy on something being fraudulent. So if you're dealing with something today, I don't know what it is, because today, look, I haven't been dealing with anything that I know of, but I may have an idea of what it could pertain to me, to as far as I'm concerned. But either way, I hope that person would know that we in your business, you want it business, so business, we in your business. People like to be in people's business, apparently. I don't know why, but I tend to mind my business. Either way, 45 being here, significant or important, which of the world, which at the end of the world, an important end for a new beginning. So something being closed out. Okay, so something being over. Good morning, Love Stacks. I don't know what you heard, but we here dealing with a fraud situation, and somebody doing either submitting fraudulent documentation, hiding income or money, or basically just trying to take something from you, because I don't know what they're trying to get at yet, but we get ready to see. All right, let's see what's happening here. There is a reading actually going up right now, and I did it live on Twitch, just so you guys know. So if you're on Twitch, I did the reading. The reading's going up here. I recorded the reading like I normally do, but it was live this morning going on Twitch. So if you're not following me on Twitch, you should be following me on Twitch if you want to see the readings ahead of time, because I'm actually going to start leaving my Twitch live and on, because, okay, so let me tell y'all something that happened too yesterday. So y'all can kind of either, okay, here we are. So y'all know, okay. It's too easy for this. Girl, it's too early. It is too early for this. Hit the like button, guys, for me, please. It is definitely too early, because for me to be getting somebody trying to steal already first thing in the morning is definitely too early, okay? Okay, so this reading is now actually going up. So that'll be up soon. I'll still be live probably even while y'all are watching it, because apparently I'm just here for right now. Good morning, Charlotte. Let's see. If anybody has any questions that y'all want to ask, y'all can too as well. Hit the like button for me. Let me see. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Phoenix. I'm going to be an entrepreneur or a billionaire. Speak that thing into existence. And a lot of y'all are being entrepreneurs right now because you're being told to do your own thing. Do your own thing. The amount of energy and work that you put in somebody else's business, put it into yourself after everything you've gone through. Okay, so the reading that I just did is going up right now. Okay, Dawn, I just want you to know I really appreciate and love your style of truthfulness. Everything finally once. Thank you. Have a good day. To go at work and I don't drive and be on the phone. But thank you. All right, thank you. All right, let's see what we got, guys. If you want to ask a question, you can. Like I said, there is a reading going up that I did live on Twitch, so you should see that shortly. I'll still be here in the process. All right, so which at the end of the world, an important ending for so something that you are dealing with is over. Okay, over. So, Yum nom. Hi, I was trying to figure out where you were yesterday. We were waiting for you. Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, practical, supportive, reliable, providing financially, a working parent, and security. Focus on your home, family, success, and abundance. So this thank you, right back at you. So at this point, they're saying maybe you are could potentially be worried about your money, your stability, what you're going to do next. But they're saying you don't have that to worry about. Everything is coming to fruition. So focus on your home, focus on your the thing that you want to do. So that's why do I got that light on? Okay, I didn't even realize. Sorry, y'all. Okay, wandering the earth. I know that's right. So whoever said something about an entrepreneur or a billionaire, the thing that I keep getting for Pisces is focusing on the thing that you want to focus on, like whatever it is that you want to do as far as business, whatever you're doing that's creative, whatever you're doing that builds, because somebody does something with their hands. I don't know what that is. You could be doing some type of artwork or something like what are them cups and some people do resin and pictures, like something that's very much creative. Because I saw somebody yesterday that was making these little glass things, and they had put Mod Podge or something like that in it, and she did the gold foil a little bit, and then she sprayed it. So everybody is so creative. Like you seen the lady, everybody's so creative. But the thing that you do that's so creative, monetize it. So, and if you're on social media, I keep telling you guys, if you're already doing social media, monetize it. So continue to keep building your platform. Yes, social media content creating is a little bit hard because it's like, you think it's just posting a video or a picture or something. No, you got to do this like consistently, like every day. So consistency is key. If anything, that's the one thing that I've been doing, being consistent, and now trying to link up all my platforms to try to make sure that everything is I'm a photographer. Hello. And are you monetizing that? Are you putting that out there, like, taking pictures? And sometimes, like, the thing that we do, we have to do it for free from the beginning, because even though, like I told y'all, this channel was not monetized up until about 2 months ago. And so even in that month, you still got to go, you got to go to work. I still got to go to work. I still got to show up. I still got to do the very thing that I'm trying to do. And before it, is a payoff. And I've been back on this channel. Yum Num said, oh, that's a dream job. Yes, because you can just be out taking pictures of, whatever it is. So do you do like still photography, or are you doing like model shots and things of that nature? Because sometimes like, to me, like when you're doing photography and stuff of that nature, and I don't know how that works, but to me, I would feel like going to a person that you already see is on social media, because I done saw a lot of, I have seen some photographers get put on with celebrities just by going to like the shows and asking, can they do, be the photographer or something behind the scenes or whatever. And that's how, and I just watched the guy do that. I literally just watched the person do that. So that could be a thing as well, but depending upon what you do, all right. So when we was just talking about the money thing, and I just put it away, the Queen of Pentacles, right? So now we have juggling here. So somebody you may not have everything that you need right now. So you could be trying to, make ends meet or living paycheck to paycheck, juggling your time, your money, your energy between work, home, and, your family, this, that, and the third. But literally that card says, the other card was saying, focus on your home, your family, your money, your wealth, your abundance. Because sometimes we get lost in the making the money, the hustle and bustle, that we forget everything else. And so you could potentially be losing time as well. So it's like creating a schedule to balance things out. And then that's the other thing. Like sometimes we're like all over the place when we know we got to go to work for this, or we know we got to do this, or we got to do that. Meanwhile, something is always lacking. And network on Twitter. Lots of artists. Hello, Yum Yum said, and network on Twitter, lots of artists to connect with. Definitely the case, because literally, I don't know if y'all paid attention to it or not, but every time I upload a video or anything happens, the first place I send it to is Twitter. Those are the people that actually like send my stuff out, because people that like it, they'll retweet it and everything else. So that is totally a must. Okay. And setting up your networks, because I'm actually live on Twitch right now, right? And my brother started me doing that, and he's over there right now. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get TikToks together completely for my craft business. Yes. And I keep telling everybody, if y'all want to network, like I'm willing to network with some people, because why not? So sometimes back and forth, because I see like doing collaborations is, a thing, and people love seeing different people come on different people's platforms. So I don't mind doing that type of thing. I live in Australia. Be great celebrities. Well, but some people come to Phoenix though, because I just saw y'all had a whole didn't y'all have a whole like concert there or something out in the desert or something? Or I don't know, it was somewhere. It looked like it was like desert area or something. So Phoenix, I did see something pertaining to that. But either way, somebody is being told to like you want to travel or something, and maybe you're feeling like you don't have enough money to do this thing. They're saying like do a little budget, save something here, save a little bit here and there. It says believe in your personal power, so you can actually get this done. So planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, travel plans, happiness, attainment, foresight, and reconciliation. So somebody may be looking towards going to see somebody as well, that, reconnecting, family, friends, ex, whoever it is. Either way, going to connect with that person. But the other thing that it was giving me was somebody may be wanting to move into a different location, and you may be feeling like you don't have the money to do so. But I'm feeling like they're saying just put the effort into that into that direction, and start making the move already and watch it happen. Because bringing things into fruition, because that Queen of Pentacles was there. We got 21 people here, 16 likes. If you got something that you want to say it in the chat, because I did notice yesterday people were talking outside in the comments, and so I couldn't see what they were saying, so they never got answered, as to, they didn't get inputted into the conversation. And I am going live on Facebook too, so as soon as this video goes up, I'm gonna go on Facebook. So if you and I did follow everybody back yesterday that followed me on Facebook, just so y'all are very much aware. So if you're on Facebook, I should have followed you back. I just saw Star also being there. At Phoenix Pokemon theme photo shoot. with Max. Who's Max Mofo? I don't know who that is, but hey, it sounds fun to me because I like Pokemon, and I remember doing a little Pokemon Go thing, and we were going out and it was weird. Never mind. Let's see what else we got, y'all. Cause y'all, I like and I've never done it, but I really want to see how it works when what is it, cosplay, and how they do like the Comic-Con and all that stuff. I really want to go there. Like, I've been downtown Atlanta when it was happening, but I've never actually went to the convention or done anything. OG YouTuber. Good morning. Okay, so can you turn that light off for me and turn my TV on? Because I don't know what I was thinking. I just sat down here and just went live and just forgot everything. Forgot life. Not this one. It's the other light. I just turned everything on and forgot life. It's that one right there by the step. Yeah. So we got Pentacles here, equal give and take. So that's a thing that has been a thing heavy because people don't know how to reciprocate energy or love. All right. So making sure that you're being balanced, equal give and take. Oh yeah, you gotta turn it down. Excuse me. So sharing your success builds. Oh, okay. That's what I was going to tell y'all. Sharing your success builds more success. So giving and receiving. So y'all, I am happy, and I don't know if I should say this here, but I'm gonna just say it anyway because drink your water, Pisces. Okay, y'all hear that? I got my old phone back, and yeah, listen, I ain't even gonna show y'all the screensaver because literally it got some old ish on it that I need to delete off. Okay, but either way, we outside. The reading just went up, so y'all might want to leave me. I'm gonna still be here, so but it is up. And let's see. Okay, so yesterday, and I was trying to, I didn't know whether or not I wanted to tell you guys or not, but I'm gonna definitely just tell y'all. It was a very exciting day. All right, hold on. I'm sending the reading to Twitter, so that way they can do what they be doing over there. And then okay, so the reading is up just so y'all are very much aware. Okay, so where we at here? Let's see. All right, so if you're 444, yes. I've never seen your pretty face. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel like my seat is down too low. I want to go to listen. Okay, so y'all, if y'all have not filled out the first thing is if y'all have not filled out the survey for the that's in the community tab. It's in, let me put it in here in the chat. Please fill that survey out for me because it's just a questionnaire of what do y'all want to do. Like if we did a spiritual retreat, what would y'all like to do? That's all it's asking. And it's basically gonna so like when we finally get it together and plan it. So if anybody wants to do that, I always wanted to see Star Wars in real life. Oh, Love Stacks. Let's go to the Comic-Con, okay? My brother's on Twitch right now. I don't know if he's still there, but literally me and him been talking about it, and that's a must for me in life. I literally have to go and do the Comic-Con thing because that's just what I need to do, okay? So I'm totally here for it. We should get some people together and go. All right, so I'm gonna put this inside the survey inside of the chat, and please y'all can go and do the survey now if you want, and I'm still gonna be here. I'm not going nowhere. So let me see, let me get this survey up because I need y'all to fill it out so we can figure out what type of stuff y'all would like. Dana Ellis. Okay, so Dana, I see you. Dana, are you in here in this okay, so let me follow Dana real quick because apparently she must be in the chat. All right, well, hold on. First, let me do this. Let me get this link in here because I need y'all to make sure y'all filling this link out because I want to know what y'all want to do. I want to know what type of entertainment everybody's into, and like what y'all want to do. What I just do. All right, let's do this first. Get that together. All right. Copy link. Okay, so where am I at? Here in the chat. There, right there. Good morning, Pisces. Pisces, I meant to tell you thank you too, because somebody tried to come for me one time, and you literally was on them. You was not playing. So thank you for backing me up. All right. Do y'all see that link right there? If you haven't filled that link out yet, can you please go fill that link out? And I'm gonna be right here, so that's a thing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send y'all my link tree anyway, so in that way y'all can just link up. You can have all my stuff, okay? So I'm gonna send y'all that, and that way y'all can find me anywhere and everywhere. You don't gotta look too hard for it. And then I'm gonna tell y'all what amazing news that I have for us all. Okay, let's see. Share. Copy. That's right, Pisces. I saw you. Hey, Amber. Y'all, somebody was talking crap in the in the comments, and Pisces was not having it. Thank you, Love Stacks. All right, that's my link tree, y'all. Also, so anywhere you need to find me at on social media is there. Okay, y'all. Is this thing causing y'all a glare? Because it's the glass that goes on this table, and I just keep it to the side because you know. So let me move it out y'all way. And that light, is that light bothering y'all at all? Can everything good? Y'all can see right? Because from what I see, it looks a little dark. Maybe I should move it. Or move my camera. Okay, so we have that. All right, so and just so y'all know, the reading is up, and I'm still gonna be here when y'all come back because I'm about to go live on Facebook as well. Oh, and let me follow who was that? That was, where'd she go? Elena Johnson. All right. If I haven't followed you on Facebook, let me know, please, because I don't know. Like, I did see one person, but I got people who've been trying to follow me for a long time, and I'm not letting all these people on here because a lot of people that I know for a fact that I know, they getting deleted because you just holding up space. You don't comment. You don't do nothing. So, and I'm not with that. We just gonna let them go. We're gonna let them go and find peace. Okay. All right. So here we are now. So Leanne Pierce, she was in the chat yesterday. I don't know if I should be saying her whole name like that. Leanne, forgive me. Forgive me. Didn't mean to do that. But Leanne was in the chat yesterday, and Leanne, okay. All right, so we're live on Facebook as well now. Right here. I probably need to raise that mic up a little bit. Leanne told me for me to call her, and mind y'all, I never met Leanne before in my life. Okay, so just so y'all know, and Leanne has never met me before in her life. Leanne has been on the channel. She said for a little while now. And yesterday, Leanne said that she needed to talk to me about something after I got done with the live. So after I got done with the live, I called Leanne, right? So she sent me her number, and I FaceTimed her. So Leanne proceeds to tell me, guys, that she has a camper, or RV, that she would love to donate towards the channel because she's not using it any longer. and she wanted to donate it to me, which I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was screaming. I was totally hyped. Totally hyped because I told y'all about this camper. Like I still don't know yet. And even she said the same thing. Don't worry about it. The next phase and the next step is whatever the next phase and the next step is. So when I asked for the camper, God told me to ask for this camper, and I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna do because and then we decided that okay, we're supposed to go along and we gonna meet people or meet our subscribers and everything else and do the thing that whatever it is God wants us to do, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So the thing is, yes, Amber Ray, I was hyped, right? Listen, Black Rock City Burning Man. I'm still hyped, but just so y'all know, this is the deal. So, but she's in Michigan. And so now I got to figure out, because it's not one of the ones that you drive. It needs like a truck. And the funny part is, I told you I had to tell my vehicle. So, and I had a pickup truck with the actual ball hitch in it. So now we got to figure out how to get it from there to here, which is also the issue. So we have the GoFundMe still up for the RV, for the camper, because now we need access to trying to get the camper back. So if y'all guys could help, even just donate $1 toward the GoFundMe for us to be able to bring it here, or if y'all know, good morning, Winifred. If y'all know anybody that could deliver it or bring it to Conyers, then please let me know. And but I was so hyped because literally the camper showed up, and in my mind I was thinking just have it shipped on a truck. Yes, and that's what we're saying. So now the GoFundMe's still up, so that way if people can donate for us to get it brought here, because from what I gather, it shouldn't be any more than maybe $1,500, $2,000 to get the camper here. I don't know, because we haven't started contacting places yet, but now I need help with that. If somebody can help me get the camper here, and like I said, if anybody can just donate $1 or $2, if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. Share this live or do whatever, because that helps as well in order for it to get out there. Because when she said that she had a camper to donate, like, again, because when God said ask for the camper, in my mind, I'm like, nobody is doing that. Like, I'm not, but I have faith. I was faithful. I did the thing that I was supposed to do, because again, like I told y'all yesterday, even if a person don't do the thing, like if God told me to do something and I did the thing, he was going to make a way for it anyway, regardless of the fact. So whether or not a person did it, because as we talked about yesterday, there's people who are put in position to that were told to give you something, or were told to do something with you, that they decided they didn't want to do it. They decided they didn't want to do it because they didn't want to make you better. They didn't want to help your cause. Whatever it was that they did, that they decided why they didn't want to do it, is not our problem. Not our problem. I was obedient in the fact that I asked. I put it out there. And literally, like, just so we had a confirmation in the situation, like as I'm talking to her on the phone, and we had a wonderful conversation. Like, we were talking a long time yesterday. She told me some information that was basically the confirmation to me that this connection was being made in the right way, because like she literally had down to a color of a situation. And so that's why I knew the connection was right, because again, sometimes you still get confirmations. Okay, so this person has it, but it's there. It's still out of my reach. But again, like I explained to her, even if something happens to where I'm not, we can't get it here, whatever happens, the mere fact that she showed up and she even said, good morning, Mark. The mere fact that she showed up and she even said, okay, I have a camper for you to have, and I'm going to donate it towards your channel because I was told this, that, and the third. The mere fact that she did that made me excited, okay? Because faith of a mustard seed. Faith of a mustard seed. Because even though I'm saying, like, even in my mind, I'm saying, God, campers are expensive. We might as well just, no, we might as well nothing. Do what I asked you to do. And I did that very thing. And so sometimes we don't know where God is leading us, because what if that was the connection I was supposed to make in order to get, me and her connected, and maybe it works or it don't work. But either way, me and her connection is now solidified. 1919, just so y'all know. Thank you, Yum Nam. Our connection now is solidified, and I know that no matter what happens, she and I are connected, and we have to kind of, there's something that we have to do in life. Whatever the next step brings into whoever the next part of the connection is. And that's the thing, like, hey, Aaron. Oh, Aaron, she says she has to meet you. She's been watching you too. So that's the other thing. Aaron, oh my God. Hey, girl, yes. But literally, we talked about you too yesterday, Aaron. She says she definitely has to meet you. So, whatever the next connection is that we meet, just the fact that the links are my Cash App is Spirit Lightworker 1111. I'll put the link in here too. Let me put the link for because I would like for it to go to the GoFundMe. So then that way, but you can send it wherever you like. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to stop the blessing, period. How do I leave a comment in here? Okay, that's where I leave a comment. All right, so I'm gonna link my that's my link tree. Everything's in there. My Cash App, my actual GoFundMe, everything's in there. So good morning, Maria. I will, once I get off work, I'll fill it out and drop my 3 little ones off. Yes, whenever you're ready. So that was the thing, like I explained to her, no matter what happens after this, the fact of the matter is, because God's going to do it regardless. Like the minute he said for me to do it, the minute Spirit said for me to do it, I already knew it was going to be done anyway. So now there's the connection there between me and her and moving forward. So, and listen, we had the most amazing chat yesterday, and I'm telling her, I'm like, well, should I say anything about it? Because again, like I told y'all, sometimes you put energy out into the universe and then somebody else will try to go against it because they'll say like, why did she get that? Or why did she do that? Or why did this? Or why did that? It don't matter. It does not matter. I was obedient. She was obedient. Now what happens next is still up to God. No matter what happens next, it's still up to God. But do you see how those dots connected? And sometimes we won't say something because we're saying, well, God, is that, did you really say that? Did this happen? Because in my mind, I'm like, but she brought me the faith yesterday, as in you're on the right track. And just so we're all clear, the other part of this was that, and I didn't even explain this to her yesterday. So that manifestation went up, less than 3 weeks ago, not even a month. Pisces, we are one of a kind. Yes. Not even 3 weeks ago, I think, was that camera put up, and y'all saw two people, well, I don't know how many people did it, but y'all saw 2 times I posted it on Craigslist, and somebody was hateful enough to try to get it knocked down. They knocked it down. So then I did the GoFundMe. And then literally now she comes. That's been less than 3 weeks ago that all of this stuff happened. So do y'all see how fast things are materializing itself? Excuse me. And again, do I have to worry about somebody committed fraud under my name? Okay, so that's how we got here, Adolfo. That I was talking about fraud, somebody, because for some reason I keep getting a heavy fraud situation, like somebody trying to fraud. They're trying to fraud either some type of financial documents, some type of insurance, or just some information that pertains to you. That's what they were trying to fraud. That's what I was getting from the time I woke up, from the time that I got here. So if you're dealing with a situation with somebody that is for insurance, dealing with some type of financial situation, make sure that you are reading the fine print. Like if you got to get somebody else to read it, just to make sure, if you don't understand it, get somebody else to read it. But somebody's get ready to submit documentation, or they have submitted documentation that is not correct. It's a lie. They're trying to get you to think something or believe something that isn't true. So they're trying to hide some type of documentation. Yum Nam, I'm okay. I'm definitely going to follow you back on Twitch. Let me see. Am I able to do that right now? How can I get that? So be very mindful, because 2424, y'all, that's what's in the chat right now. So I love y'all and thank y'all for all of that. But good morning, Letitia. Thank you, Maria. I was excited because, like I said, no matter what happens, the point of the fact was everything lined up, and just the mere fact that she was there, and she sent me documentation and everything. So, and I wasn't even asking for that; she just did it, and that's what I was explaining to her. I was thankful for the mere fact that she showed up and because literally that's what she said. She said she was told to give it to me. And I'm like that, I was shocked. And I don't even know why I was shocked, because when I was told to ask, but then the thing that really did me in was spiritually, the information that she gave me just took me to another level, because that was my confirmation to know that we were totally connecting on a different level. Me and my wife were separated, but we have an insurance for the loan that she's paying off. Okay, well, also somebody because one of the things was, if you have insurance with a person, they were saying that the person may have received a check that they didn't tell you about, and part of the money should have been yours. So I'm not saying that your wife did that, but that was the thing. That was the information that I was being given this morning, Adolfo, that somebody received something that maybe you should have had half for, or there's a fraud situation that's happening and they're trying to cover it up. I don't stream or nothing. Don't gotta follow me back. Well, Yum Nom, guess what? I'm following back, and I got more people that's gonna follow you as well, because supporting people's social media, and just because you don't stream don't mean you won't later, because we're doing cooking stuff over there and some other stuff you might just want to get in and have some fun, and you always backing me up anyway, so I totally appreciate it. But yeah, y'all, so that was one of the things that happened. Good morning, Christina. That was what was happening yesterday, and I had to my energy was like through the roof yesterday. Yes, I'm gonna get some more people to follow you as well. Just follow them back, because that's what we're doing right now. So yeah, so what I was saying was, yesterday I ended up having to kind of good morning, Mike. I had to get my energy back in my body, because I sat down here and the message that I kept getting yesterday was, today is the day. Today is the day. And I'm saying, okay, today is the day for what? So I told y'all yesterday, I was instructed, you get up, you get dressed, and I need you to go and, sit and do your social media thing. Because if this is what you're doing content creation. So you got to go create some content. Like, it ain't going to get itself. So now you don't have your training wheels, because again, I always tell y'all, like, my brother, my kids, or, somebody go live with me or something like that. But yesterday, it's you. This is what you got. This is what you're going to do. It's you. So you got to go do the thing that you're claiming that you want. Bring it into reality. Prayer of the day just came, and now it's Isaiah 55:11. Okay. So y'all hear? That's Charlotte. Good morning, Charlotte. Yes, amen. And how will I know where the check came from? To me, I would think that if you check with your insurance, then they would know, because if it pertains to that, then they would know when a check was cut or when a check was sent, especially if it pertains to you. Anything else dealing with any financial records or situations, you have to make sure that you check, cross your T's, dot your I's. And the other part would be, how would a person cash a check? So not unless y'all have separate bank accounts, which would be a way for a person to be able to, kind of hide money or something. But if you're already thinking about, you don't trust your wife when it comes to money, I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying something. I ain't saying nothing. This is the thing when it comes to me, and as far as that's concerned, because I do believe people should have their own account. You should have your account with the person, and whatever accounts that y'all feel like y'all should need to have. But good morning, Siobhan. But when people start lying and things of that nature, that's when I got a problem, because why you got to do that? But we can't control what other people do, but people will continue to keep lying and, creating illusions and all types of other stuff when it behind situations, trying to get you to believe that there's something that they're not. And that's the part that I don't understand, and I just don't condone it, because we don't even got to be in this relationship or in this situation. You can go your way, I can go mine, and I can go find somebody that truly appreciates the energy and the being that I am, and you can go do the same. Like, we don't have to argue about nothing. We don't got to lie about nothing. Like, if you feel like you got to lie to a person, you got to hide something from somebody, that right there is a surefire key to me that we don't belong together. Like, get somebody else to do it. And that's not being, mean or insecure or any of that. That's being, I got boundaries and borders that I don't want you crossing. And why be in a relationship with a liar? Like, one thing about me, and that is my pet peeve. And that's because, and I love my dad to for life, okay? But growing up was one of the things. He used to tell me stuff that wasn't true. And he knows this, so he on Facebook. But everybody know I go to bat for my dad. Like, I love my dad. But one of the things is he that's something that I had to deal with as a child, so it did something to me now as an adult. Because you're an adult, what you gotta lie to a person for? That's one of the reasons why people probably think that, oh, she says anything. I don't like you enough to lie to you. I just don't, because God already saw that I did it. And if I lie to God, or if I lie to you, knowing that I did something, I still gotta atone for it, because God know I did it. So at the end of the day, if I hurt your feelings behind something that I said to you, you better be thankful that I'm being honest to you. That's the thing. That's a person that really loves and care about you. Now, could I word it, because that's one of the things that is my problem. I may, not have the correct words when I say it, so it comes off a little bit harsh. I can work on that. I can admit that for myself. It's not what you said, it's how you said it. Okay, I'll take that. But what I said, I meant. Could I have said it better? Maybe all the time. I'll take that. Yeah, that's the truth. Truth is good people usually get taken advantage of. Be sweet but spicy. Hello, and I got spice. Lots of it. Yes, real friends tell you what's what. Yes. Like, literally, it's like people will sit around you and they'll be your friend, say you're your friend, but meanwhile, everybody around you knows you smell weird. Everybody around you is talking about you smelling weird. But not one of the friends, but yet they always want you to come around, but nobody told you that you smell weird. Why? Nobody told you you got that hot breath. Like, nobody tells you that. But meanwhile, and hot breath is something that we all have at some point in time. But if it's something that is an offense to everybody and everybody around you knows about it, you're not my friend. I be eating a lot of garlic and a lot of shit that, might make your breath a little hot. But if I'm around a whole lot of people and everybody feels like, to me, y'all not my friends. Y'all are that's weird to me. But people do that all day. Everybody will be talking about how you don't have money because you just are so hell bent on you always taking care of a man, or you're always doing this, or you're always tricking, or all of your friends know that, and all your friends talk about it, but they won't tell you. You're not my friend. Because you could say, yo, dog, you would have a whole lot more money if you stopped doing that. It's not your business, because they might like tricking. It ain't tricking if you got it. You know what I'm saying? If they don't stop, or if they do stop, but either way, I'm not talking about nobody behind their back. Like, it's just one of the things I just won't do, and it's just like I'm over that type of friendships, and I'm over that type of behavior, and I'm just not gonna do it. But I might know it and still might not say nothing. That might be a thing you might want to do, but I'm not going to talk about it with nobody else. That's the thing. So I'm saying, if y'all friends get around each other and it's just a group of people always want to gossip and this, that, and God don't like gossip. And furthermore, I don't want to be around you if that's all you got to do is gossip. But yeah, I just want people to be real, but they're too busy being nice, toxic, positive. Yeah, hello. Positivity ain't nice, people. Come on. No. Toxic positivity. That's what Yum Nam said. Toxic positivity is not nice. It is not. It is not. And and furthermore, right? If you just a toxic energy, like I be telling people, you know how when I say I prefer you not to like me ahead of time. Like I'm gonna show you all the things that you could potentially not like about me from the beginning, because you show your gratitude in everything you do. Y'all know well, first of all, let me tell y'all this. I'm gonna show you everything that's bad about me, because I'm gonna prefer you not to like me like right away. I don't want you around me because I don't want to waste no time with you at all, period. Again, it's like life is long but it's short. Life is long but it's short. And I don't got time to spend wasting all these years. I just did this with so many people. And I love them still to this day. I love them still to this day. Nothing changes my love for a person. Do I like you? Or am I going to let you around me? Do I like your behavior? No, I don't like your behavior. Am I going to let you around me? No, I'm not going to let you around me again. That was the end. I still love you. I'm going to love you from a distance. I'm going to love you from a distance, because I need that energy in my life. Capricorn and I, 30 years and 28 and 9th. Our daughter's 28. Her B-day is 10/10. I'm moving to Malibu by myself, but not alone. I know that's right. I'm gonna be in Malibu to see you. Hey, girl. Hey, friend. I'm showing up. Okay, just so you know. But I had a person tell me one day. This was when I was out in the truck, right? And I went to a construction. They were building something like I think apartments or something, right? And they had, every time while I was out by myself, after me the separation thing, every time I was out by myself, God kept sending people to help me, right? And so this particular time, there was some Mexican guys, and for some reason, because I was always in Florida, so they were either Mexican or Cuban or something. But listen, they was my friends, okay? I was trying to, get my Spanish together so that way I could, say the words that I need to say. Gracias was, I know that, okay? Definitely. Hold on. So, the dude, one of the Mexican guys, he climbed up on a trailer and he was like steady unlatching the thing. So every time he did it, I kept saying, thank you. Maria, I'm talking to you. So I kept saying, thank you. And so the guy, the boss man that was over there, he was a white guy. And I started talking to him and, about the stuff coming, what was being brought in. And he says, can I just give you a hug? And I said, sure. He said, because I know what type of person you are based off of, he said, every time that guy unlatched one of your straps, you kept saying thank you. He said, all you had to do was say thank you one time, but you kept saying thank you every time he did it. And I said, you want to know why? And then I explained to him that God sent them people to help me, because it was hard for me being out by myself and me doing the, because some of that stuff on tractor trailers and all that stuff is hard, but I was doing it. And I said, every time I show up to a place, God sends a person. And so not only am I saying thank you to them, I'm saying thank you to God, because I know that they didn't have to. They didn't have to do that. They got their own job. They on their own job site. They ain't got to come fool me. But meanwhile, every time it would be somebody that would show up. And the funny part about this is this. I'm Black. Okay. That's very clear, very evident. Okay. You would think, right, that me being a Black woman out there, that most Black men would be the ones that would come and help me. Not so. A Black man would, except for the older ones, they know better. So they would, they was raised during a different time, a different generation. They would come and they would automatically help. They would start talking to me and they would help. I done had a Black guy come and stand like he trying to kick it to me, like, and just stand there watching me do the work. And I told him, like, if you gonna stand here anyway, you need to help me. Oh, my bad. Yeah, the mere fact that I gotta tell you that, you ain't getting no pay from me, no way. Because you dumb. Like, literally, that's dumb that I gotta tell you that. And who raised you? So that thing, but then, so the Black guys, I'm gonna say, from like, because some of them, I had a 28-year-old come help me one time, but again, that was, I did a video on my other channel about that, because it kept being a weird thing about like very young dudes trying to talk to me, and I'm like, you do realize I'm 40 something. I got kids that's older than you, so that was weird, but okay. She still got it. All right. Okay. But anyway, You would think that it would be the black men that would come help. No, it would be white men. It would be Spanish men. Like all the Spanish men would always come and help. But the white men that would always come and help, the one thing they would say is, my mom or my grandmom would kill me if if they knew I saw a woman out here doing this and I let her do it by herself. And in my mind, I'm thinking, that is crazy, because that's one of the things they would always say. But I made note every time that that's what these men would say. But it wasn't the black men that was saying it, because the black men just, I guess they out here like, B, I'm working, you working, we all working. You wanted the job, then you doing the business and you doing. But literally all the other ones, and it happened so many times that's why I'm over here like, one of their things is I would date outside of my race. Why? Because I just seen a lot of activity out in the street where my own race wasn't trying to help me. They wasn't trying to help me at all. And again, I'm not going to say all of them, but the majority of times that people came to help, they wasn't black. They was white or they was Spanish. So that was just a little thing for out there. Let me see. Yum Nam, what does it mean when someone is born under a solar eclipse? I really don't know. To me, that would be a very powerful energy, because that's almost what I mean, Jerk's not black, by the way. Yeah, I can definitely account for that, because like I said, and I'm black, so I don't got no reason to say that, what they was helping me, they was no, I watched them. They'll try to kick it to me, they'll try to talk to me, this, that, and the third, but they surely weren't going to try to help. Well, guess what? I can't help you either. Get out my face, because you already telling me, you already setting the scene for you trying to be a user. You want something from me, but you're not willing to give me, like, get out my face. So get somebody else to do it. And that's when I started like developing. You have to know, like, I don't have a stern list on things that I would require from a person or something. No, but we gonna make some stuff make sense. And what didn't make sense to me was, you gonna try to come over here and have a conversation with me as if you think you can take me out or you could do anything but not help me. And to me, like, who raised you? Like, I y'all know I cuss, so y'all know I'm trying to be mindful that I'm on. No, I'm trying to be on live. Y'all know I'll be cussing. Okay. Amber, you must then get the memo on, we're not talking about no old nothing coming back, because if you got to ask, it's a no. We already discussed that. From this point on, we only looking forward. If it say come back, it ain't no come back. Let it go. If it come back, then it was meant to be. That's as simple as that. These chats is not for that. We're not going to be, because all that brings is negativity. And we on positive stuff. We looking forward, talking about these shifts that we just had, this money we manifesting into our life that belongs to us anyway. So bring it back, bring that back. But we don't, Yeah, Amber, we over that. Right now we talking about new stuff. So abundance, bring that into my life. And matter of fact, it's not even to bring that back. Bring that in abundance. Bring abundance to me, because it's mine anyway. So yeah, I be cussing, Letitia. I be cussing. So y'all, now listen. That's one thing. Anybody that know me, I like to cuss. God working with me on it, because I'm trying to be on my social media, my platform thing. But if you catch me when because we was talking about hot wiring the RV with cameras, so that way y'all can. I know, Amber. Listen, I ain't trying to shade you, honey. I love you. I ain't trying to shade you. We just, it's about positivity and moving forward, new things, manifesting the greatness that's coming in from God for us. So that's where we at with that. But I was talking about hot wiring the RV with cameras, live stream cameras, so that way you guys, like on some of the platforms that we're in, y'all can actually automatically just log in and see what's happening, right? And so when that happened, y'all gonna be seeing a lot of stuff and hearing a lot of stuff that's not, YouTube friendly. Can I be cussing? So if you don't like that, then listen, don't log in there because I'll be cussing. You know how, and I don't know if you live in a house where there's cameras or anything like that. Once you do, it's just, and I have done that for years. Once you do, you just get used to, the cameras don't exist anymore. So then you get the real deal Holyfield. And again, are you of good character? Are you of good character where you're the same on camera and off camera? Hey, Cheryl. That's the thing. So when you get to take a look behind the scenes, it'd be different. It'd be the same, but it'd be different. But I already told y'all I'd be cussing. I tell y'all ahead of time the things that, again, don't like me early, okay? Because I don't even need you to waste time. But I'm a good energy, and if you actually get to know me, you're going to love me, I promise you. But if you don't take the time, I ain't going to care either. Bye. I'm not for you, you're not for me. That's it. That's all. So that's just a thing. And Yum Nam, back to you. When you talk about the solar eclipse, I was saying that seems to be a very powerful energy. But now I'm gonna go look that up because it makes me feel like I wonder what they would think about that. But then that's like giving me also like a shadow vibe. Like, excuse me, that person seems like they should be able to kind of manifest in both energies like their whole entire time. So that seems to be like a very balanced energy, maybe. Although somebody would think that, okay, they're going to be like a little dark person or dark child. But I don't think that. I think that they would be very powerful. Did my wife win on a $10 lottery ticket on the month of... What? Did my wife win on a $10 lottery ticket on the month of November? I don't know. I'll ask and we'll see. I mean, that's very, very specific, as if you already know the answer to that. Off topic again, I come from a trucking family. My grandfather, my dad, and my brother too. Yes. And as you know, trucking is extremely hard. Okay. Adolfo, either you know the answer or you giving me, you trying to be petty. And I ain't judging on either case because, sometimes Pisces be like, we get there. Okay. So I ain't judging. I love it. Okay, did Adolfo went on a $10 I'm cracking up laughing at that. Let's see. Do you want me to answer with these cards, or do you want me to just answer with one of the little the game thing? Well, it looked like she did. It looked like she took a whole lot of, and it says 10. I'm cracking up. Well, Adolfo, yes, because look, that's a 10. Okay, count them. 10. The answer is yes. I'm cracking up. Just want to know if we was. I can't see. I don't know why they put this heart behind this thing because I can't see what the words say behind that. He said I wanted to know if it was as big, but this is a 10, so that would be confirmation as to yes. I do have my other things I could pull out too for y'all if y'all want to ask. That is funny. Let's see. Yeah. Back to Aaron. Aaron, yes, and as you know, so you come from a trucking background, so trucking is extremely like stressful, and when it's like over the road and long haul, yes, powerful. That's what I get. Guess the light and the darkness would be a choice. I don't know. Someone real close to me has solar eclipse at their time of their birthday, and I'm real curious. Yes, I'm gonna look it up for you. Because to me, it definitely seems like a very powerful energy. Definitely seems like some mystical stuff behind it. I'm very foul in the mouth. The point we need to get across cannot be misunderstood. Hello, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't be surprised, because y'all already been warned. I'll be cussing, okay? God no. So that's why I ain't gonna lie to you. They asked me, I was at Bible study one time, and the pastor was asking everybody like, what's one thing that they know that they do that maybe God can work on them with. And that's what I told them. I'll be cussing. Ever since I could use when I got of age to be able to use a cuss word, and probably before that, It just felt right. And I can articulate some things, but I need, I feel like it sounds better when the word comes. But you got to be mindful. Sometimes you can't use those words all the time. Sorry, I just thought I'd ask a magic madam that I trust. Yes, well, I feel like I'm gonna look it up anyway, but I feel like it definitely should be powerful because that energy is powerful. It's like somebody being born under a full moon. It seems like that's like it almost sets you up to be magical anyway. Oh, yum num. Just so you know, also this book right here I told you before is a very good book. So in case you know their birthday. This book right here is a good birthday. I mean, a good book to tap into. So if you email me or something and tell me the birthday, I'll take a screenshot of it and email the page back to you that what it says. But this book is very good. So if you do like any work, tarot readings and things of that nature, this book actually helps you understand people and a couple of things that are there. So especially in the charts and whatnot. Yes. So did you get to screenshot it? You can screenshot it. That's the book. And I got it right from Amazon. I got another book that I have to get that somebody just recommended to me, and it talks about birthdays and the astrology of your birthday as well. So I'm gonna get that, and then I'll tell you what that one is too. So is there anything else anybody wanted to talk about? And I feel like the drink your water, Pisces. Drink your water. Y'all see, I found my old phone from when I first started. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna show y'all the screenshot, the screensaver that's on here. I gotta take the screensaver off, but I found my old phone. And we shall unlock some mysteries. Because evidence be just coming out of nowhere. Another daughter, 223, and stepdaughter, 10-7. 3 granddaughters, 10-10 and 10-14. And today is 10-3. She is 5. Oh, did that other reading go up? Because I just was I think I did post that other reading, right? I need to make sure because I know it went up. So I don't know if you guys saw it, that it was there. Okay, yeah. So the other reading did post. Hydrate. That's right. Hydrate, fishies. Will I get a nice check from the insurance company? Adolfo, I'm sorry, my phone cut off. She kicked me out before I could even know, and I didn't even hear. The answer was yes. And there was a 10. It was a 10 of cups. This is the card that you got. Well, actually, all you got to do is go back on the live as well because it's gonna go up. But you had a 10 of cups. The answer was yes. Let me see if you want to see it. That way, it might, now I can't find it. See, she hit it. Yo, Adolfo, I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing because now I can't find the card. She hit it. Here it is. That was the card. Hi, Winifred. Good morning. I looked for your Cash App name, but couldn't find it. So where do I find it? Find the GoFundMe. Here, let me send you the GoFundMe. Thank you. Also, me see. GoFundMe. All right, Winifred, here you go. Thank you. All right. Good morning, Catherine. Pisces, I'm about to swim so much water. Okay, hold on. Where am I supposed to go? Siobhan is asking, will she get a nice check from the insurance company? Okay. Siobhan. Okay. Okay, Yum Mom. Thank you. Pisces said I'm 50. Did y'all watch the other reading that just went up too? One of them just went up. Siobhan. Will Siobhan get a good check from the insurance company? Will Siobhan get a good check from the insurance company? Yeah, you can ask questions. Yeah, I actually answered you, Adolfo. Siobhan, I don't know about big one, but it's equal give and take. So it's almost like whatever was put in is going to be the same thing that gets put out. So, but it's also talking about receiving, generosity, fairness. So this card always gives me karma vibes, like giving and receiving. So what you gave to the situation is what you're going to get. All right. So let's see. Where we at? Did Siobhan, Adolfo, I gave you the answer. Yum Num, I definitely will cut the deck for you. Catherine, good morning. Good morning, Catherine, Pisces. Okay, saw that. Yum Num, cut the deck. Okay, seeing that. Pisces, I'm 50. Letitia, are you doing questions? Yes. Adolfo, retracted a message. Letitia, you are, thank you. Am I moving on the right path? So Letitia wants to know if she's moving on the right path. Amber, wording, verbiage. I am receiving. I have. So not in a need, because need puts you in despair. Need is not that's not a word you want to use. So we have to be mindful in manifesting and speaking over ourselves that the words that we use also cancel out what we're asking for. So it's already you have, because you're bringing it to you. It's yours already. The abundance is already yours. That's right. I have money now. So being mindful of the wordage. Letitia, is she moving on the right path? Yes, we have to be mindful. We cancel out our own blessings every day. We say one thing and then we use the counteractive of the word and then wonder why it hasn't happened. Well, because you being double-minded. And being double-minded is not acceptable. The answer is yes. Letitia, your answer is yes. And it also says you have the dynamic energy of a leader. So stepping up and doing the things that you need to do, a natural leader, but you giving me the vibe like sometimes you you play the back and let other people play the front. Like that's the thing that we do, because when you are a real leader, sometimes you already know that with leadership comes problems. And so normally we'll fall to the backside and let people do their own thing, but they're saying ain't no more falling to the back. It's training wheels off, the same way I told y'all that I had to come here and sit yesterday. No matter what a person says, no matter what a person does, no matter what a person sees, because on certain platforms, I'm basically like, I don't add this to that platform or this to that platform. As of now, they saying either they like it or they don't. It is not going to be like, it is what it is. So now the training wheels are off. This is what you're doing. This is what they have to accept. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. Either way, it's not going to stop you or anything else. They're going to see you at the top, okay? They're going to have to look up, or they going, however it's going to go, that's the way it's going. I'm learning this. She kicked me out of the house. Don't even say that she hit it big, but I figured she was already talking to another man. I don't know. She had been with him sexually or not. I don't know. Adolfo, the minute you thought it is when it became true, okay? So the energy, when you felt the energy, because listen, if this is a person that you have been, sexual energy is very important. The minute you had that thought, the minute she did it is the minute you thought it. I can almost bet you. Because when you imprint upon a person, sexual energy is like imprinting on a person. So the minute a person crossed you wrong is when it came into your energy. I can promise you that. You don't just all of a sudden out of nowhere get a feeling that's not true. Something happened that made you now, that's your spirit saying, this person violated me. Because technically, and somebody laughed because I said spiritually trespassing. That's the thing. Because if you and this person have been having intercourse this whole entire time, and it's just been you and her, so you only just feeling you and her energy, the minute that violation took place is when your brain said, hold on, wait a minute. You don't realize it, but we smell, like you can smell another person has been in your space. It's just that we don't pay attention. We automatically think, oh no, we just bugging, or no, the person starts to tell us that you're just always you're always just making stuff up in your head, or you're just crazy, or you're just this, you're that. Excuse me. No, it's a no. Because now the minute you thought it, just know that you didn't need my confirmation. It's a fact. I done walked past a person, literally walked past a person, didn't know the person from a can of paint, but somehow I knew that person was messing with my person. To find out, I didn't realize I was the person messing with their person. But either way, I recognized the energy on that person. I didn't realize I was the person that, was, but in the end is when I found out that that person was already there. But that person looked at me as if they recognized my energy as well. And we didn't know each other. And mind you, we was in passing. In passing. And if I knew then what I knew now, I would have stopped dead in my tracks and said, hey, my name is Ty. Nice to meet you. While we got the same energy signature happening here. And it would have made things a whole lot quickly, made the whole thing, the process go along a lot quicker. Meanwhile, back at band camp, I figure out that, later on, I'm a side piece. Didn't even know. Letitia, I would never judge you, okay? There's no judgment zone, period. We do a lot of weird things because guess what? We human and we err, okay? Letitia, that's for real. That's what I ended up coming to find out. Meanwhile, listen, we be thinking, but we not thinking. So now it's what? 27 years later, and good God, I wish I had really been tapped in. I was tapped in, but I wasn't tapped in fully to know, like, hold on, the minute that happens, the minute this thought process starts, it's because the energy signature has changed. You smell different. You acting different. Why all of a sudden you change your hair? Your hair been black this whole entire time. Now it's blonde. Why? Oh, I definitely do. I want to be a hippie mermaid in that rides a unicorn. Hello, Letitia. When we doing this? When are we doing this, y'all? When are we doing this cosplay thing? I am correct. Oh, definitely. And listen, I don't know if anybody is into this or anybody does this, but have y'all seen the little the people the girls that dress up like the fairies and they all get together and they do like the parties and they go out to the woods and all that other stuff? Where are they? Because they my friends. Where are they at? I need to see them. I'm hanging out with them. And people probably don't even know these things about me. They probably just thinking, because I like to be classy and do the other part of the dress up too. Like, let's get real glamorous and go, do some fine dining. I want to do that as well, but listen, I want to go hang out with my fairy people too. Go play out in the woods, dance under the moon, under the stars, and all that other good stuff. Like, yeah. Hey, this daily life, my kids just shake their head. Yes. Listen, just let me know where I need to be and what time, and listen, I'm there, and I'm having on my outfit. And I've been watching people like on YouTube that design their costumes, because I was talking about it with my brother too, and he said the same thing, that most people who are heavy into it, that they design their costumes, right? And I seen a girl the other day make an outfit out of cans. This outfit was very nice. She made a corset and everything, the neck piece, all that stuff out of cans. She's so done it before, and a couple of times with different men. Every time I felt that. Yes, trust your intuition. Like, see, that's the other part. When you start to pick up on the energy, Adolfo, they don't want to deal with you no more, because it's a telltale sign. You have become now a human lie detector. You know when stuff is not right. You're not letting nobody tell you to question your intuition anymore. You're not doing that anymore. So that's when people are afraid of you and they don't want to be around you. I done had people say, yeah, or tell other people, because a person told me one time that a person is afraid of you and they don't even want to mention your name. I done had a person tell me that. Yum nom, yes. When are we doing this? Like, I don't want to just be talking about it. I literally want to do this. This is really a thing that I need to experience in my life. So Comic-Con, definitely. And I want to do several different ones, different areas. Atlanta, LA, Baltimore, like out New York, like wherever. I want to do a couple different areas. But also I want to get involved with the groups of people who are just ready to go. Yes, ready to dance under the moon. Sheena, yes. Let's wear all white, the beautiful fairy dresses and everything, the headbands and all that great stuff. And on a harvest moon or one of them super moons or something, and let's grab all the energy that we can get and light up like lightning bugs. I know that's a weird analogy, but that's how I feel. Okay, that's what I want to do. And I'm not going to stop until I experience that, because I literally saw that in Atlanta, there's a group of women. And matter of fact, I'm going to go back. It was a while ago, because, at that point in time, hey, Jay, at that time, I wasn't, I was, with somebody, and that was frowned upon. But now I can do what I want to do. Yes, me too. Like, I just stood in the window and basically absorb the energy, but I really want to go outside with a group of people and let's do some stuff. Like, let's have a bonfire. Let's have I want the whole setup. The whole setup. Next year I'm on it. Like, listen. Yes, Yum Nom, you already said it. The force will be with us, and we will light up the Sheena. I love y'all. See what I'm saying, y'all? We here. That's what I'm talking about. 30 years mermaid. Look, 30 years mermaid. Pisces. I done called you a mermaid. 30 years married. 3 tomorrow. It's 10 for my B-day. 3/14. Honey, look, magic already happening. 3 tomorrow. Great, hell yeah, like peace of mind. Yes, and it's almost like letting everything go, let everything just absorb the energy of the universe, and that's like being one with the world. It's like because I do sunbathing and stuff of that nature too, so I love that, going outside and just letting the sun fall on me. So of course we would want to do moon bathing, like let's go outside. Let's be naked under the moonlight. All that. You know what I'm saying? Where's my people at? Some people hear this and they be like, these folks are just, Meanwhile, they ask you, thank you, Winifred. Thank you. And everybody, please, if you wish to donate towards the GoFundMe, please do, because I was mentioning, I don't know if you got here late, that we ended up receiving the camper, but now we got to be able to go get it from Leanne. So I'm trying to figure out, to get it transported. And that's way less than basically, trying to get a new one or anything of that nature. But either way, got to figure it out. There are still some repairs and things that we need to do to the RV or whatever. And so if you guys would please donate towards the GoFundMe for us to bring it here and for us to do a couple of renovations and maybe even to, give her some funds for it as well, to make sure that, because she just donated it. She just basically said, it's yours, come and get it. And so we got to figure out how to get it. And it's in Michigan and it needs to come from there to here. And I think it's like 800 and some miles, and it costs $1 and something per mile to get it here. Not unless there's a person that's on here that's in the industry that could bring it here and they would want to donate just to bring it. So that's a thing as well. So if somebody has the means to just go get it and bring it, that would be great also. And so yeah, she's in Michigan. And I think she said, I forgot what she said, but either way, she's in Michigan. And the funny part was we had literally just crossed paths, like in the area that I live in, because I'm in Georgia and Covington and Conyers, Georgia. And I had just moved from Covington when I first got here to Conyers. And literally she ended up telling me that she was in Covington, but she wasn't watching tarot at the time. But literally she said if she had a knew me then, she would have just left it here. So, send me an invite. Definitely Pisces, because I'm coming. And Jake, so definitely if there's somebody that you know or that, that has, because it has a fifth wheel. It's a one that has to be pulled by a pickup. But she has all the attachments and everything to it. All they have to do is attach it and bring it. So if you have anybody that would, do that, but literally, yes, she just donated it. And so now I'm trying to, so the GoFundMe is still there for us to be able to try to get the money to bring it and also, do some renovations to it. Cause like she said, there's a couple things that need to be done. So if you guys can help, if you can donate $1, that would be great. If you can't donate funds towards it, please just share the GoFundMe. That would also help as well. So, hey, Angie. So that helps us get, what we need to get done and, at least get started on the way, because even still then we still got to get, some stuff done to even haul it and do the things we need to do. But like I said, the mere fact that she even showed up lets me know that God already knows. He's got already, he's making a way. That's my whole point. Okay. Jake said, I don't know no one down here. Me either. I don't even know nobody here. In true Pisces fashion, okay? Definitely. But either way, so that's what's happening now. There has a RV has been donated, but we don't have it yet, and we got to make access to get it here. And we do have to have access, have resources to kind of. We got to be able to pull it, and we got to still do a couple renovations to it, is what she said too. So, and she was like, listen, I love her energy, her spirit. So if y'all see her in the chats and everything, please, she might be asleep too at this moment. Letitia, thank you for your donation. Thank you. So if y'all see her in the chat, yes, she was amazing. She was in the chat yesterday, and she was the one saying, I need to speak to you, and that's what she wanted. So I ended up talking to her, and she definitely donated. But again, she don't have a way to get it here, and I don't have a way to get it. So we still now have to figure out, there's hauling companies that I saw online. I haven't contacted anyone yet because we're trying to figure out, really what to do. But I'm thankful because look at God. Because how many of y'all, like, I'm sure a lot of people was thinking, and somebody, whoever flagged my Craigslist ad, was hoping it wasn't going to show up or hoping it wasn't going to happen. Meanwhile, God was still working in the process of working behind the scenes, and it happened anyway. And like I told her, the mere fact that she even opened her mouth, said it, the camper exists, even if that is not the one that materializes in the, here, I know God is still doing it, and it's still going to get done. Good morning, Smack. It's going to get done. But how many people do you know would donate a camper to a person? Like, she literally donated a camper to the channel. So And I'm over here like, okay, God, my channel's not growing, quickly enough, this, and the third. So I don't know how we're going to have, a person just come out of nowhere to donate a camper. It's people with, hundreds of thousands of followers or subscribers on here. And my channel only has less. Well, we're about to hit 10,000. But meanwhile, so I wasn't even sure if I was going to be seen enough for a camper to show up. Meanwhile, a person came right into the comments and said, I have a camper for you. Like, if that's not God, who else? So at this point, now we got to make moves on getting it. Amen, Smack. Yes, he is. Yeah, hello. So we're over here trying to figure out now, how to get it moved and how to get it brought here. And I have a couple people saying that they will work on it and everything else. So that's one thing. But as of now, that's the next. And this just happened yesterday. So now we're on to the next phase of trying to figure out how to get moved and, what we got to do in order to, make it happen. Yes, it was wonderful that she did that. She said, see, it's people out here that God will put in your life and you will be surprised. Yes, Jake, you better say that, because again, like I said, I wasn't thinking that it was enough people to hear it or enough people to see it. Meanwhile, we're under 10,000 and God still put a person in here that saw it. Because even on the community tab, like I put a lot of stuff in the community tab, and sometimes I don't feel like it gets seen on there because, the likes don't reflect. Okay, so 30 people liked it and 30 people saw it. Okay, guys, so how are we going to get a camper out of 30 people? Meanwhile, God said, all you need is one. All you need is one. And the one person saw it. You see what I'm saying? So thank you, Joshua. So now the next phase is, making it, manifesting it here, getting everything done, as far as, and then now establishing, because like I told her, I said, I don't even know what the next phase, like after we get the camera and after we get everything set up, now, then what are we going to do? She said, it don't matter. God is going to show you the next part after that. And I'm like, okay, well, I was obedient in the first part, and now here we are. So, and like I told her, to me, I feel like, and I know a lot of us are like that, like we want to see the end result of, okay, so what's happening? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? But I told y'all, it was like me being told to sit here, even though my computer is not like the best. And I'm telling everybody, okay, I need a new computer. But as of now, y'all know what's happening in my situation. I'm going through this with, the divorce and everything else. I can't just go do certain things as of now. But I know that once everything's over, then I get released and everything is, back to on track. But as of now, God's saying, you got to start with what you got. And I'm saying, God, my computer is not going to, well, guess what? Y'all noticed that I did a live stream yesterday. That live stream was 3 hours. Doing a live stream today. I don't know if y'all have, because I don't seem like it's having any issues. So when something's supposed to be done or we're being told that it needs to be done, God makes a way regardless. And so, knock on wood, thank God. I'm very much thankful. The thing is, like, sometimes he just wants to know if we're going to be obedient. Source just wants to know if we're going to be obedient. I told you to do this. I'm going to make a way regardless of whether or not you can see the way, because it's not about us. God sits high and looks low, so he can see the whole world. Meanwhile, we can only see this minute, what's right in front of us. But you got an energy over top of everything that can look in different doors. God sees that. That's one thing about people coming back. That's why I said we're not going to do the old energy no more, because sometimes we so hell-bent on looking at something behind us when God is trying to show us something that's in front of us. And we don't know the things that these people talk about when we're not around. We don't know the people that they be interacting with and doing, the things that are not for our highest good or our highest purpose when we're not around. All we see is, I love this person and why they don't treat me this way or why they don't treat me that way. Meanwhile, God knows why. God knows that these people are entertaining this person. Paige Connor, thank you. Thank you so much. God sees that this person is doing this, and God sees that this person is doing that, and God knows that this person really feels this way about you. God knows that this person has ill intent, and they not really for you. God knows all these things. So meanwhile, we'll be saying, God, I love this person, and will they do this for me, and will they do that for me? And God saying, I wish you stopped doing that, because you blocking the very thing that I'm trying to give you, because you keep asking about this. And then I don't know if y'all know it or not, but I'm a prime example of God telling me to, focus on something different. Meanwhile, I'm saying, oh God, I like this thing, or I want this thing. And he's saying, okay, I'm trying to get you to point in a different direction, but are you sure you want this? And I said, yeah. Okay. Are you going to be able to handle what I bring with that person when it comes on? God, yeah, I truly believe I can turn the situation around, or I could do this. Okay. Meanwhile, he already know what's going to happen. He already know the end result, but I'm so confident in myself that I can fix it. God, I can turn this situation around. Just give me one more chance. Just give me one more chance. Meanwhile, he trying to say, you do realize that you holding up the process and the progress that I have for you. There's blessings and there's people that are assigned to you. And so I'm going to send somebody else to help them. But meanwhile, I needed you to do this so you don't lose what's for you will always be for you. That's the thing. But whether or not we put a monkey wrench in it, or whether or not we slow it down, be our own problem. Hey, Charlene. It be us that be standing in our own way. We know that a person's not good for us, because just like I said, when you got to ask, does this person feel this way? You already know. You know the answer. The energy is already not energy, okay? So for me and for us, everybody that's watching and looking, we have to be accountable for when we bring the thing that God was already saying, that's not for you. This situation is not for you. I need you to leave these people behind. But we be so loyal to a fault. And I know that's been me for a fact. And that's why that last situation had to happen, because that's the last person that was in my life that I felt like, now I can move forward, because there's nobody else there that does that thing that person does. Like, what I'm saying? Oh, you got to be loyal to this, or you got to be no. God said be loyal to yourself. I'm gonna show you. This person just tried to drag you to the white meat. This person just tried to take everything that you built and everything that I gave you and try to just slander it and just diminish your character and everything else. That's what this person just showed you. And y'all hear me saying, okay, I have to take accountability for that, because I didn't have to look back at that situation. My life was already set up. I didn't have to look back at that situation. I have to be accountable for that. But now that's the last thing. But I needed to see that. That's the thing. I had to see that behavior from that person. And sometimes we see the behavior from the person and we still, because that's not the first time that an incident happened, that I was shown that person is not in alignment with for your best. So it wasn't, but it was a milder version. It was a milder version of a situation. Meanwhile, it was still should have been a learning lesson, but I didn't take it. I didn't heed it. All I'm saying is I know what I love and I know what I want. Meanwhile, God's saying, I love you and I know what I'm trying to give you. And I know that thing is going to be the best thing for you. Meanwhile, okay, I'm going to let you have what you wanted. And now when you're over here being drugged by your face and your feet and everything else, and you're over here losing the very things that I gave you, or this and a third, it's okay. And that's why one of the things God kept asking me, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. That hurt, didn't it? Yeah, it hurt, but are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. That person said this about you, or that person just did that. It hurt, right? Yeah, it hurt, God. But are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. This person is trying to get you to act out, because right now I feel like there's an energy that is trying to get people to act out in a certain type of way. And like I keep trying to explain to everybody, I'm watching people on YouTube, like, my peers basically lose their channels. And, there's a spirit that's been active over top of the women that is trying to, drive them. But the thing that I've learned is, if that energy is not in you, I don't care what that energy sends to you. If it says for you to go do this and that's not you, you won't do that. So that's why I said, for a person to get a certain age, 50, 51, 52, 53, on up, 40, anything, and you now do something that you're saying that goes against a person's character, no, it don't. It was already in you. That spirit, that entity that ended up on you only magnified what you already are. Because they sent, like, when people were saying, oh, she's crazy, she's this, that, and the third, they sent things to me that was, hey, Raina, that went against my moral compass and my values. And I'm saying, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And so my mind was a little more stronger than, some of the people that I've also witnessed when that entity said, do this, some people aren't here anymore because of that entity and that spirit, just so y'all are aware. They weren't strong enough. But you also have to remember this entity and this spirit has been active even on children. If y'all remember a while back when there was like a massive amount of, imagine waking up in a body that you don't know, you just don't know. And when they're talking about the Great Awakening, good morning, Kibra. When they talk about the Great Awakening and that we're in the age of Aquarius right now, you are waking up in a body, in a time, in a mind that is not what you remember. And a lot of people, unless you went through this and unless you're part of that group, a lot of people won't know what you're talking about. It just goes over their head. It's just like, and this is a fact. Y'all can go back and watch old movies, right? And it's called The Snake in the Rose or something. And I had watched that movie a long time ago. I forgot. I think that's what it's called, but it's a old movie and it talks about somebody who went to the rainforest and they were doing all these spiritual things. But what I noticed is watching that movie when you're awake, as opposed to when you just a regular person, you're still in the matrix and not aware. The next time I watched that movie, when my brain had already switched over to the different thoughts, I noticed that there were sigils in that movie. And if you know what a sigil is, then you know the power that it brings. Good morning, Siobhan. You said, I'm trying to remember to step back and take a look at the different standpoints so I can see what's the best and try to get what I need. Yes, that's exactly what needs to happen. I wish I could drive that trailer to you, but baby, I would get a loss like hell. My nephew stays down there. He just moved there. He bought him a house down there, but I don't communicate with him. Listen, if you could drive it down here, honey, please, because I would be thankful. But either way, we will make sure you got GPS, and you know, God is the beacon and the way and the light. Okay, so He would make sure you got it here on tax. But so if y'all go back to look at some of the old movies that were there, this stuff is right in your face. But when you're not open, or when you're not, like, you can see something and not realize what it is. Because when I saw it back then, maybe I might have just thought it was a drawing on a wall. Meanwhile, it's not just a drawing on a wall, baby. That's not just a drawing on a wall. If you look at when you are awakened now, you think when people are talking about symbols that these businesses use, people are thinking like, oh, they're just because the way that it comes off is people say, oh, well, they're doing this or they're doing that, and these people. No, you trying to scare people into something, but the thing that they're missing, or the thing that you're missing, is the symbol is an ancient symbol. They're not lying. I literally watched. I looked at it's a travel company, and I forgot the name of it. But when I was out, it's a bus company, and the bus company has the symbol of, I think it's a boat or something. But that boat, that symbol is of ancient Viking background, right? And when you go look it up, you'll be like, but meanwhile, we don't realize these companies, even today, they're harnessing the energy of spiritual, like, images or like ruined symbols, signs, all these types of things. And meanwhile, we thinking that, you know, the general public looks at it and they don't think anything of it. It's just, okay, that's just their symbol, or that's just their sign. No, ma'am, no ham. No, ma'am, no ham. That symbol, that sign means something. It's actually doing a spell out into the universe. And whether or not you believe it or not, I don't care. You can go look it up. And if you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you don't. It's not meant for you at the time. And that's why I'm saying, like, if you go back and look at some of these things after you have been awakened, or after you're tapped in or out, because you can either tap in or you can tap out. But the thing that I do know is, once you're in, ain't no going back. Because now it's like everything that you're seeing, you see it on a whole nother level now. And people may say, oh, this person's crazy, this person that. No, you actually are the crazy person, because I'm telling you what's right there in your face and you missing it, but not, that's because you're already under the spell. You're still asleep. You're still asleep. Because I can actually take you to the book that where this symbol is an ancient Viking symbol. It's on the back of a vehicle. I can take you to where this symbol is an ancient symbol, and it's on your favorite coffee house. Like, them people not lying when they showing you that. But they get looked at wrong because they're outside of the normal reality of what these people. So, and that was the other thing. So one of the other things, that the very thing that I just did right there, meaning they talk about this, they're on track, they're on task, they're talking about something, and then you see how my mind just jumped to a different thing. So what happens is it gets looked at, because it gets looked at as a behavior that is mentally unstable or mentally unaware. And so, have you seen that movie Underworld? Y'all need to check it out. No, I will definitely check it out. Yeah, definitely different dimensions. And that's what I keep saying. That's why I said me and that person, what they're doing and their behavior, we don't live on the same frequency no more. That, like, that person, like, I will never look back to see that person at all, period. And that was one of the things that God said to me. Like, if you look back, you're going to turn into a pillar of salt. So no matter what that person's doing, no matter how many jabs that person takes at you, no matter how that person keeps trying to meddle and do this, that, or the third, you don't look at that person. Don't focus on them. That person has nothing you need. Now, you and that person will never be on the same frequency ever again. And that person already knows it. So that's why they doing their last ditch effort. They lying, they doing this, that, and the third, anything they could do, kicking like a baby, to try to make me feel something. You can't make me feel anything, because we don't exist on the same realm anymore. Your frequency and my frequency will never be the same. So there's nothing you could do to me that's going to make me feel anything. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. I don't care what your mama say. I don't care what your kids say. I just don't care. Because at this point, I gave you an opportunity and I gave you a chance. You mishandled me. You mishandled the situation. You mishandled the chance. So as of now, I'm going to go be somewhere where people know not to mishandle me. I'm going to go be somewhere where people understand that my frequency is of something different. And if you belong here, you belong here. If you don't, you don't. I'm not going to second guess. I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm just not. If you belong here, you belong here. If you don't, kick rocks. At this point, to me, it's like I understand how my energy is of one that, and this is something that me and Leanne talked about yesterday, and it made me wonder, because you know how I'm a healer. I can heal myself. I don't need a person to come in and, oh, they got to do this, that, and the third. No, I know what to do to heal myself. Hey, Cameron. Trying to tell my nieces this, but they keep wanting me to go back to their frequency. No, you don't go. No, why would you go back? And that's the thing. People who try to keep getting you to go back down to levels that you already leveled up from, they're not for you. They're just not for you. Anybody that's for you will be on your frequency and will be on your level. So the thing about what I was just saying was, when you change your frequency and you understand that your assignment is in front of you, there's nothing you can change about yesterday, and the things that you can handle today, you handle, and the things that you can't, you give them to God. There are certain things about your behavior, and that's the thing, exactly, because what an energy vampire wants to do is they want to get you out your body. They want you to act a certain type of way. They want to be able to create chaos and havoc in you, because then it makes them happy. They can step back and now they can laugh at the fact that, okay, look what I made this person do. Anybody that can trigger you owns you. I'm a free spirit. Don't nobody own me. It's me and God out here. And what did I tell y'all? This time God said, I'm not going to catch you. When I push you out this time, I'm not going to catch you. I kept telling you that people would say, like, because I would do stuff. Like, I'm a person, I'm an energy, I'll jump out the window. Because I knew God would catch me every time. I knew God would catch me every time. Like, no matter what I did, I knew that my safe haven, my beacon, and that's what I told you. Anytime that I've lost anything, it was never really a loss. It was a God kept putting me in different positions every time, but it's never been a setback to do anything. It's been a level up. Each time I kept leveling up, even though to other people or to even to myself, it's what it looked like. It was like, okay, God, I like you did that, or I did. No, you did that. Now you be accountable. Okay, I'm accountable. So this time I had to be accountable. And this time, remember, I told you I put my hand up when I said who's in charge of, because what happened was when I glitched, who's in charge of, and that was the, okay, so now we got to go back, because again, I was just explaining something, and that's what I said. It looks unstable. So it's because now my mind is like a computer. So anybody that has been opened up, now it's like your mind is like a computer. And so I was rambling, I was going fast at trying to explain what was happening. And so to other people, it was coming off looking like, that don't make sense. She's going too fast, and that behavior is unstable. No, it's because I was learning things at a higher rate, at a higher frequency, like you said, in a different dimension. And so to the tune of, like I said, and I can prove this person actually, I was hearing a song that a person kept singing, and I was laughing. I was thinking it's funny. Who's singing that song? Meanwhile, everybody else is looking at me like, what song are you talking about? We don't hear that song. Somehow I picked up a dude that was connected to me that was producing. That was the song that he was producing at the time. He was aware of it, but he ended up coming to me and telling me, like, I don't know how you did that, but he said at the time when you became aware of me, I became aware of you at the same time. And so the veil being up, like I keep trying to tell people, the veil being up, there's things that are not understood on this planet. Like, okay, people, science, they say, okay, well, everything is scientific, this, that, and the third. Okay, well, some things are unexplained, and scientifically, today they'll say this is happening and this exists, and then tomorrow when they actually figure it out, then they'll say, oh, well, this changed because there's people like me, there's people like your children, there's people who know stuff that the science have not figured out yet. But to them, until they figure it out, or until you have a degree or a this or a that, then you come off crazy. It's just like the guy's name is he has the green eyes. He was the one that did Empire, the show. And he just came up with some stuff that was, hey, Reggie, he just came up with a new way of doing something that they have been doing for the same for so many years, but yet they won't they won't acknowledge it. What's his name? For some reason, I got more Chestnut on my mind. That is not him. It's the guy that played Empire, or the guy that was in Hustle and Flow, him. And if you go look up his page, they kept calling him crazy because now, if you notice, he's different. He's different. What's his name? Clarence Howard or Terrence? I think his name is Terrence. It's our understanding. Yes, our understanding of the way things work have changed. This man has patents. He's wrote a book. He even gives away the book for free because of the fact that people are trying to say that, oh, he was crazy, or he was that, or this, or he was that. But you can go look it up. The information is there. The information is there. But because he went against the grain, now he's not part of, the actual, even he said he went to a school, I don't know where it was, and he was giving out the information. Yeah, Terrence Howard. He was giving out giving out the information, and he let the students try to rebut everything that he was saying. And then after they started, he said initially they first were saying, oh, no, he's crazy, this, and the third. But after they started listening and he started explaining how everything was working, and then they brought the evidence to it, now all of a sudden they didn't have anything to say. So I may be different from y'all, the people who, and I'm not saying y'all, but I may be different from the people who I was trying to say, or trying to tell them, because initially, like I said, I didn't know what was happening. I was asking for help. I was saying something didn't feel right. It was off. This was happening. Meanwhile, the Bible people, the people who I was supposed to be able to trust, and the people who I was supposed to be able to go to, started saying things that were not proper for a person to, when I'm requesting help from your family members or for people that are supposed to understand spiritual warfare or supposed to understand demons and devils and things of that nature, you're supposed to understand this. But meanwhile, you're telling me that it don't exist. So am I crazy or are you crazy? Because the book talks about things that are happening. And I understand that you're saying it is because in the book it talks, in Revelations talks about a dragon, right? So it's metaphorical. Is it really? Or is it really a dragon that's going to be released onto the earth? Or when, they talk about parables. So, things being said in a way that you're supposed to give you understanding, but is it really? Because when you talk about, like, there's giants in the Bible, David slew Goliath with a rock, correct? That's what's in the Bible. I was taught that. Meanwhile, the other part that I wasn't taught, that they left out was, or they just skimmed over, was the fact that when Goliath showed up that day, Goliath wasn't alone by himself. He was with his brother. So there was more than one giant. So in my mind, being taught as a child, I was taught that David, it was the parable of adversity. The small guy being able to take on the huge giant. But they were really talking about giants. So were they really talking about giants, or were they giving you the adversity story? But now you're talking about aliens exist. We also talk about pyramids that are here, that there was no technology back then that they know of. And that's the thing. How do you know? How do you know? If the earth has been destroyed, in the Bible it teaches that the earth was destroyed because mankind, like I said, I can't look back because I don't want to turn into a pillar of salt. I got that from the Bible. I got that from God saying, don't look back. You're going to turn into a pillar of salt. That was Lot's wife. So if, in fact, we believe the story of Noah is correct, that means the earth was destroyed. But again, the understanding of as why it was destroyed, and I don't want to debate with nobody. All I'm saying is these are things that kind of, came up to me. If the earth was destroyed because man was doing things of, evil ways and evil nature or whatever it was, but then I learned another story. And I'm gonna just tell y'all, I don't know if it's true or not. You can go look it up. But this is another story that came across my ears or my eyes. Was that the reason why that the earth was destroyed is pertaining to the book of Enoch, about the giants that were here on earth. But in the Bible, it talks about even when God sent the angels to, because they were doing stuff. They were, that's the book of Enoch. It talks about how the angels, the fallen angels, were having sex with the son of man because they were beautiful. And then they started having these babies that were the Nephilim, which is where Goliath would have come from if, in fact, that was a true story and not just a... So again, we got all of these things happening. It's a movie that Disney made that the superheroes had to defeat the giant and they was trying to stop them from destroying the world. And that's the thing. And so that's what, from the book that I was reading, from the thing that I was reading, it was talking about how the giants, they kept eating the people. And so God made the people to be on earth, but the giants kept eating the people. But meanwhile, the giants weren't supposed to be here. So from what I was, gathering from the story that was being told, was that was the reason why the flood had to come, because it was to actually take out the giants that were on earth. God wanted to kill them. But the contradictions keep coming. The contradictions in this story keep coming. And as I keep, because my uncle, like I tell everybody, I grew up in a Christian family. My uncle, right now to this day, I can call him and he will give you nothing but what's in that word of that Bible. I can put him right on his phone, and he don't, like, it's the Bible, nothing. And he says, and this is what he says exactly: if you believe one thing in the Bible is false, then you have to believe the whole book is false. So that's something that I can't deal with, because honestly, to me, and this is what I have told him, and this is where it falls short for me. I said, but there's many contradictions there. And so if there's a contradiction, then that would mean that something's not true. It can't be both ways. It just can't. That would be like straddling the fence. So that's where I have a little bit of a one love. Good morning, one love and one light. There's stuff in the book of Enoch that if you discussed on YouTube, get you demonetized, and I'm not even playing. That tells you a lot. You hear that? So it's stuff that's there that they don't want you saying, or you can't talk about. And so we in the age of Aquarius, which is the truth and the light, the truth tellers. The reason why if you tell a lie today, you getting exposed tomorrow is because of that. Like if somebody do something to you today, have y'all not noticed? Like this is something I don't even gotta pretend to y'all. If y'all notice, if somebody do something to you today, they being exposed for it tomorrow. Have y'all not noticed that? And everybody on my channel, what do I keep telling y'all? I keep saying that to me, that would be judgment day because we're being judged exactly for that. The Bible only has parts of it. That's from the 4th century in the Council of Aries and Nicaea. I gotta see that, Catherine. Either way, the point of it is it's just like how the other day, when I told y'all that I woke up and for some reason I had Jewish energy, and I'm trying to figure out, like I started looking at stuff of Jewish, and now I'm saying, okay, we're in the new year. Why do I know that? I'm not Jewish. I grew up Christian. I'm not Christian right now, but literally, why do I know stuff about Jewish people? Like it's just being embedded in my DNA. We seek the truth and then it finds us. Yes. But if somebody tries, have you not noticed? It's just like what I told y'all about people. Even the enemy, when these people show up in your face, pay attention. They are telling you the truth. They're telling you the truth. I told y'all, and this, like I said, it's a true story. I didn't make it up. A person literally told me that they told demons that they would bring me to them if the demons gave the person what they wanted. That's what they said. I didn't make that up. The man told me that. And I told y'all I was stupid. I laughed. Why did I laugh? Because in my mind, I'm thinking, no, a person wouldn't do that to me. A person wouldn't do that for me. Like, they wouldn't do that. And then they try to cover it up and say, no, it wasn't that way, this and the third. But they had already warned me. It was my own fault after that. I have to take accountability that after that person told me that, I should have ran then. Do people know if there are a child? Hold on. Do people know if you are a child, everything he went through, we are going to go through? But the scriptures let us know how to defeat these people and these demons because that's what's fighting us. Yes, Jake, you keep hearing me say that. We're not dealing with the person. And that's why sometimes, like, when they say forgive, forgive, and forget, you can forgive. Definitely forgive. But at the end of the day, we also have to know that I'm not going to let you, I can forgive you, but I'm not letting you near me ever again. That's just a fact on that. Because if I let you near me again, next time you're not going to miss. Next time you're not going to fail. The trick of the enemy, the assignment of the enemy, the assignment, that means there is an assignment here. I didn't make that up, okay? That's what it says. The assignment. That means that's the job. That's the work. That's the play, okay? The assignment of the enemy is to kill, steal, destroy, okay? Kill, steal, destroy. Whether it be your character, destroy your character, kill your self-esteem, steal your money, your time, your energy. I keep telling y'all that. If a demon can get you to look at them and give you energy, they just stole from you. That's why I keep saying I'm not going to focus on that. I don't care what that person talking about. The lesson, I have learned the lesson, and now the lesson, that energy is now a teaching assignment for me, okay? They be working overtime. Definitely be working overtime. Yes, I learned that. Can't keep giving them the opportunity again and again. That's right. And people will say, well, you talking about it is giving the person energy. No, it's not giving them energy at all, period. Now that person is now a teaching assignment. You have now gone down in the book as an assignment. This is a teaching assignment. This is a lesson. So again, I use me because I can tell you what I went through. I can't tell you what you're going through. So whether or not we go through something similar, this is how I can relate to you, because I tell you what happened to me. It's not about the person, because I don't care. It's about what happened. And it's not about the person, it's about the energy. Yeah, like you said yesterday about the assignment. Yes, the assignment. It's an assignment. When you sign your signature, because a lot of people will say, they believe that when we got here, we took on an assignment, right? We had lessons to learn in this lifetime, right? That's what everybody keeps saying. Everybody in spirituality keeps saying that we believe that we took on the assignment. We raised our hand. God said, do you want to do this? You want to do this? You want to do this? When you get there, you want to be the chain breaker. Good morning, Leanne. I was just telling everybody about you and the blessing. Hey. So everybody knows, and I was talking to them about it, and so we're on track. But the assignment, when you were born, I figured no. What I say about that yesterday? No apologies. We not doing that no more. You woke up because you had to do things, so this was the time for you to be here. So no more apologies. That's the other thing. Yes, no apologies. Because so I would like to address what she just said too, but the assignment, back to the assignment first. So your assignment, you chose the assignment when you got here, and that was for you to complete this, and you were to be the family chain breaker, and for you to be the chosen one in the family, and for you to do all these things. Everybody likes it because it's cute. It's me. I'm the chain breaker. I'm the person that is the chosen one in the family. I'm the black sheep. What you gonna do with that? Because I hope you know, when you put your hand up, that means stuff just got hard. Now the devil knows who they get ready to target. Oh, because you want to be breaking cycles. Okay, so you don't want your mom to be like the single parent. You want to now be the person that, keeps the relationship, and you want to be the person who, when you in that relationship, it's like I said, when I gave y'all the prayer of Jabez, oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, so I may not cause pain. I taught my kids that from because me and my kids used to have Bible study with each other in my living room, because I didn't want to take them to church for them to sit under people who were not giving the message the right way. But that was, my kids will tell you, my oldest two kids, when they were kids, that's the prayer that they learned. You want to know why? Because it's a blessing in it. So it's a manifestation. But as I explained to them, and all these people that keep wanting to put their hand up, oh, that you would bless me indeed. That means you're asking for a blessing from God. And enlarge my territory. That means you want space. And when God gives territory, he normally gives you the things that you can see. All the land that you could see is what he blessed a person with, right? Do you know that there's work when your land expands? Now you got to till that land. You got to make sure it stays fertile. You got to make sure this happens. You got to make sure it's people to tend. Like it's work. So when you ask for blessings, that prayer will get you. It will get you the things of your heart, the things that you desire. But it's also going to get you some work. So if you don't want to do no work and you want to be lazy, don't ask. Don't pray that prayer. Don't pray that prayer. We hold so much wisdom, yet they have consistently questioned ourselves when they choose us, because they know we will get it done. Yes. Organized. They come from help down there in Michigan for help. Yes. Miss Leah is organized. Okay. Oh, Jake. So Leanne, Jake is actually in Michigan with you, and that's what she's saying that Kim. Where's Kim? Who's Kim? Miss Leah's organization that she can help down here in Michigan for her. Leanne, I don't know who's Kim. Where's Kim at? Who you talking to? Oh, Jake. Okay. No, she was saying, because we were saying about getting the trailer, the RV from there to here, and come to find out, Jake is actually in your location as well. So, she was saying something about organizing to be able to get it here back to Conyers. That's what she's talking about. I think that's what she's saying. Okay, so what Leanne was saying, Leanne said, sorry, she just woke up, right? So one thing that I noticed, and I'm gonna use me, because it was a thing where I had to go through where I would just be saying I'm sorry, like, because it was part of my demeanor or part of my behavior to where I hadn't even done anything to anybody. I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I just did, and then one day God put it in me, stop saying that you're sorry. Because what are you saying you're sorry for? You didn't do anything to anybody. But meanwhile, it was because it's like when you deal with an energy that is, and I'm gonna just use the N word, when you deal with one of them N words and not, an A, not and I them too, but when you're dealing with them type of energies, it's almost like you kind of gain a behavior of wanting them to accept you or something. It's weird because I noticed it in myself, and then I got told about it. And yesterday when I was talking to her, she did the exact same thing, and I said, we're not making no more apologies. You didn't do anything, so why? Because she said, I'm sorry, something. And although it was the kindness in her, and that's the thing, it's because we're kind people. So what we start to do is apologize for things of other people that we didn't do. We're not apologizing no more for some shit we didn't do, because guess what? Apologize to your mom that you here, or tell your mom apologize to you for you being here. But either way, we not apologizing or making no apologies because we didn't do anything. So why do we keep apologizing or trying to make apologies for other people's behavior? We're not doing it. So that's why I was just letting her know, because we was talking about being mindful. And I want y'all to do the same thing for me, because please, I need to be mindful. And sometimes we don't realize that we're doing certain things until somebody else shows us. And that's what I was saying about your friends. If your friends notice that you keep doing something, or all your friends know that there's a behavior that is, and everybody talks about it. Oh, she's very, what is that? People pleasing and this, that, and the third. And everybody's talking about it. Meanwhile, y'all not telling me you're not my friend. And please be my friend, and please tell me when there's things that are happening that I should be very aware of that is not serving my highest good, or what I'm supposed to do, what I need to be doing for myself. Catherine, please thank God he made this happen. Yeah, she didn't really want me to be like, she just said, she didn't want me to kind of expose the whole thing, but like I told her, we got to figure out, what's to happen next. And so I know why she's saying that. Sorry, Leanne. That was a real sorry. Like, my apologies, because of the fact that I knew it was, but I really appreciate it. I think I've seen people that can help her since it's being donated. Someone would help. I'm going to make sure to be looking for her. Thank you. Jake asked Ty, you can't miss me here if you see me. No, and she's so beautiful. Like, Aunt, listen, I ain't gonna tell about your car, but I love her car. You gonna see her. Truly am, but I appreciate your willingness to follow the prompt of the spirit. And yes, listen, I'm trying to tell you, because we had an amazing conversation, and for some reason it was like, how you because there's a couple of y'all that I have the same exact thing, because either Leanne, I told Aaron that you said we were talking about her yesterday and that you said you wanted to meet her, so I did tell her that. But there's certain energies that you can just feel their energy, and you just automatically know that this person is a part of your soul tribe, and these are people who we definitely will meet. We will definitely cross paths, and we don't know yet why God is bringing us together. We don't know, but we're all just being obedient to figure it out. And the other part is, it started with the dark night of the soul for me, and me not realizing that I've been posting these videos for over a year and something. Like I said, me starting to post videos happened December of 2021, going into January of 2022, right? Excuse me. I've been on this channel doing videos this whole entire time, thinking nobody was listening. Because like I said, my channel wasn't monetized. I was just over here talking, trying to do what I was obedient to, what I was told to do. Sit down and do this. Yay. I love this, but I swear yes, we are, Letitia, we are definitely. Because to me, have y'all not noticed, like, it's a lot of us we all gravitate towards each other, and even whether or not it be in the comments here or in the chat here, it be on the comments of the videos. That's right. And that listen, the ones that are supposed to happen are definitely going to happen. We're going to make sure it happens. God is going to make sure it happens. That's the thing. It's like, because even with her, I was saying, because I told her the truth. When I told y'all the truth, even in the videos. What did I say? When God told me to ask for an RV, no, it was in the chat. When God told me to ask for an RV, in my mind, I'm thinking, God, you do know that's like a big ask. And God said, mind your business. Mind your business. I got this handle. Okay, if you trust me, do what I said. Okay, I did what you said. So that's the thing. And then I was talking to somebody else because somebody else said something about an RV. And that's what I said. I wasn't, because I didn't know what to do next. Like literally, I'm just waiting to see what's happening. Hey, Kathy. And that's the thing that Leanne keeps telling me. Like, don't worry about what happens. It's going to happen. Things are going to happen. It's going to be in alignment with the way it needs to be lined up. And we just not going to know, but we'll know. And it's going to be interesting because, again, I feel like I'm very much excited for it, but I feel like it's going to be very interesting. Right, Jake? I'm telling you, because what I'm supposed to do now, God? And we have a destination. We have like places, that we're supposed to go along the way, and this, that, and the third, and on top of that, all of these things are being filmed. Like, okay. So y'all gonna be seeing it as it's happening, and it's gonna be, I don't know. So we just have to see the experiences. We have to see the places. We have to see the spirits or the things that God gets us to do along the way, and the people that we get to meet in the process, and what their connection to the soul tribe is. Because I told y'all even from the beginning, when God said, ask for your soul tribe, still yet to this day, now y'all are showing up because y'all are here, but nobody showed up. Nobody showed up. Even after I sat here and I kept doing all these videos and I kept saying, God said, ask for my soul tribe, nobody was showing up. Whatever happened to the phone books, you remember you can find. Yes, them big, thick phone books. But now we have to rely on the phones. Yes, and we don't realize that's also enabling us as well. Because if the phones end up messed up, what's going to happen? And as y'all know, it only has to be one hit to them phones and everything gets shut down. Then what? We just at a loss. See, if it had been obedient sooner, I could have left the RV in Georgia. Oh yeah, I did tell them that you said that we literally crossed paths because she was in Covington, which literally, if I walk out my door at the end of my street, it's Covington. Like when I first moved here, I moved to Covington, and it's a very good area, so I stayed in this area. But when she told me that, we had already probably crossed paths, but look how God ended up. And that's the funny part too, because do y'all remember? Well, I don't know if y'all saw it, but there was a guy that I met down in Florida, and come to find out, he lived right in my backyard. But and there was something that was happening that day that I ended up needing help with out on where I was in the truck, and literally God took a person from here, like we never crossed paths here, like at the grocery store, at the gas station, anywhere, but we were down in lower areas of Florida, and now this person who lives in my backyard actually came and helped me with something. And I'm saying, God took us way to Florida to help us when we to help me, because it was when it was needed. Meanwhile, I never ran into you the whole time. I was right. We kind of shop at the same stores and this, that, and the third. Like, I don't know what happened to the guy, but at the time it was kind of weird and a coincidence to me that you live right in my backyard, like literally in my backyard. Like in the next housing development, when you come out and you go around, they're literally like straight across the field. There's a house there, and then the next section over. So that was throwing me. Good morning, Zamir. God's plan, only God can. Yes, you would have seen me in my car or something in the 8 months I was here. It wasn't meant to be. Hello, but now is the time. Everything lines up when it's perfect timing. Excuse me. I love you too. I told everybody how we was just sitting on the phone talking like we've been old friends for years, like literally. And that's the thing, because sometimes I feel like, your past life connections you're making with people here, because it literally we was talking like we'd been friends for forever and a day. Yes. She said like teenagers. Yes, we was. And it's refreshing to have conversations with, like, because she has some of the same experiences that I have. So when we were talking, we were connected on basically that level. And so when you can talk to a person who's been through similar situations, it makes a lot more sense. It feels better. And a lot of us have gone through the dark night of the soul, and just also like having to experience that and experience that alone, and now having a group of people to talk about it is. Jake, she's asking, are you close to cold water? Tomorrow's testing of the phone, television, and airways should show us how easy it is to lose your ability to stay in. Okay, so where's that happening at, Catherine? Is everybody having that testing of the phone and airwaves and whatnot? Are we all doing that? So y'all saw how I was trying to be obedient today, and I did the readings first, and then I then I came to the live, because as y'all see, we be in here for a long time. Y'all hold on 1 minute. I had to grab some tissue. Okay, so 2 hours from her, October the 4th. Oh, is that everywhere, Joshua? I heard about this. That's dealing with the phone, but that's it. So that's everywhere? So I'm horrible. I stopped watching news. I don't either. So listen, we in the same exact boat. Sorry, lost this conversation. No, if severe weather is present, they will not send the alert or the alarm. So everywhere is happening. Okay. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? Yes, tomorrow afternoon. I'm shutting everything down when it's being done. Where is the survey for the retreat? Sheena, it is up here. I'll post it. Let me post it again. It should be in the chat somewhere, but I'm gonna repost it again. So I'm with the person who said that they're turning off all their devices. So what time is this supposed to be happening? Because I'm turning off on mine too, because I don't need that type of negativity in my life. I'm not here for that. All it's going to take is one signal. Everybody not even going to understand why all of a sudden the apocalypse then started. No, ma'am, no ham. I'll pass on that energy. If you guys haven't filled out the survey yet, can you please fill out the survey too? It's just an idea of what anybody would like to do if we did a spiritual retreat. That's it. It's nothing, just basically giving ideas. And it's right there. Do you see it? Yes, the emergency broadcaster system to support the test systems in case of emergency. Yeah, okay. Y'all tell me how that goes. Tell me what time it's supposed to be. I don't know if I want to be a part of that test. Because good God, they just trying to see if the signal travels all over the world, all through the country. Good Lord. All right. So does anybody need anything else, or technically they believe something may happen within the week of October the 4th and 11th? Uh-oh. Okay. So let us know. What's that about? What's that about, Jake? I mean, Joshua, I'm sorry. What's that about? What are they thinking is supposed to happen? There must have been a huge sunspot recently. Why, Leanne? Why you say that? To Anna is shooting down all missiles. Who is doing that? Oh, you said Romania. Romania is shooting down all missiles. I must be missing a lot. At 2:20 Eastern tomorrow afternoon. Okay, Catherine. Yeah, see, I don't be trusting some of this stuff that be happening and going down. Romania is in between Turkey and Russia. It sends out magnetic waves and destroys all cell signals, radio waves, etc. So is this causing any type of panic anywhere, anything, or people trying to like get all the food and whatnot? Is that one of these types of events, or nobody cares? Like, what's happening? What? So you're saying the test sends out a magnetic wave and destroys calls, signals, radio waves, sunspots. Not, I don't know why they got that little dumb heart there. I can't even see what is behind that. Sunspots can knock out all electronics. No, this is to ensure the internet doesn't crash in an actual emergency. Okay. So does that mean it's going to crash though when they do that though, or no? Okay. Well, I'm curious to see this happening because guess what? I didn't know that was happening. So I'm curious to see what's going to go on. But if they're thinking something is going to happen the week of the 4th through 11th, that tells me they know something we don't. Leanne, ain't that always the truth? And then they don't tell you anything because they don't want it to create, mass, you know the words. See, some of these things leave me concerned because, like, why? So one more question. I asked God to bring me some specific insertion was and bam. I self-sabotage and don't want to mess it up. He is a Gemini. One reason I asked was on the right path. Okay. So you were saying discernment-wise. Okay. So one more question I asked God to bring me someone specific discernment-wise, and bam, I self-sabotage and don't want to mess it up. He is a Gemini. Okay, so the words, remember, be mindful of the words. So no longer, also, if you're going to ask God for discernment, ask him to make sure you can't self-sabotage it. Because to me, when you say I self-sabotage, that's speaking like that's the thing that you're going to do. So I wouldn't speak that over myself. I'm always going to be amazing in my relationships. I'm always going to do the right thing in my relationship. So like, I feel like the wording is part of, like I said, it's wishy-washy. You ask for a thing and then you demonetize it by taking it away. Am I moving correctly? Yes. So description wise, sorry. Notice that I'm definitely working on my wording. Yes. Thank you. So that's the thing. So if you already know, you ask for discernment. So I can't answer your question. You want to know why? Because if you ask God for discernment, then that means you have to now know. You can't ask me to now discern it for you. But what you just did was I gave you the advice on watching your wording, because you have to pay attention to, if you're asking for something, bring it into your reality. Yes, bring it into reality. So if you're asking God for that, here's the full story about the cell service. Okay. So if you're asking God, you ask God for discernment. That means now you are standing in your power and you're saying, I'm going to trust myself. So next, after that, it is, God, please let me watch my words. Because, and that's the thing, I don't have it all the way down and correct as well, because sometimes I say things and then I catch it, but I have been very much aware of the power of life and death is in the tongue. Yes, word it differently. Yes, word it differently. So if you're saying that and you know that, or you know something about yourself, now you correct it with the wording saying, I don't do that. Like, I embrace what's for me. What's for me will always be for me. And I'm going to treat it accordingly. I'm going to treat it the way I'm supposed to treat it. So that's why I say all the time, I'm a good person to be in a relationship with. I'm a great person to be in a relationship with, because I know how to be in a relationship. I know how to love a person. You know how people will say, one of the things I was talking about was people will say because I want to be with my person. I want to be with my person a lot. I'm that energy. But to somebody else, they would say that's clingy or that's codependent. That's whatever. No, it's, if I love you, I want to be around you. That energy, we should want to be around each other's energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only energy you don't want to be around a lot is a person who is draining, a person who is negative, a person who you just like, y'all not on the same frequency. But have you ever been around a person where you just want to be around them 24/7? That seems to be a good energy, because I don't mind being by myself, because I enjoy my own company. But do I want a person? Yes. So sometimes I have to be mindful of even the way that the way I say that, because now again, you know how like when yes, him. I have been doing that, but wasn't sure. Much love. Thank you. You're welcome, Letitia. So like we'll say, or I have said, I'm now getting to the point where people be around and you'll ask your person, do you want something to eat? Do you I don't like being around everybody except my kids. Well, that's another thing. You can love to want to be around your kids, but do you want some adult company? Because if you keep saying that, that's all you're going to be around is your kids. And them kids going to grow up and them kids going to have their own life. And then Letitia going to be trying to harass them kids, and then some business that them kids is trying to, and then it becomes a problem. So Letitia has to have some grown time with some grown people. because them kids not always gonna be kids. And it's great to be a great parent. Yes, that's what you should be, a great parent. But you need to be a great mom. You need to be a great wife or a friend. You need to be a great. You need to be so many more great things. Like, it's just not a great mom. You want to be multifaceted. So you need to be a great couple of things. Whatever it is that you want to be. Yes. So whatever it is that you want to be, you have to now put that on your list. Not just, I only love being around my kids. Why you think you want to just be around them kids? Because that's what you just said. You keep speaking into your reality. So I love my kids, but I'm also thankful that they're grown now. And now I'm also speaking things. Good morning, Empress. Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. Yeah, so now that's why I have what I was going to say, I got to watch my own wording, because now when I can go to the kitchen and I can just cook what I want to eat, and I don't got to ask nobody, because I'm going to eat what I want to eat, right? But remember, when you got a husband and when you got kids, you got to ask everybody what they want to eat, right? Or you could just cook what you want. But then some people start saying, oh, I don't want that, or I don't like that, or get somebody else to do it. But now I don't have to do that. Now I can just eat what I want. Now I can just make my own. I can eat during the times that I want. Time and like-minded. Yes. Hello, Catherine. Definitely. I want to be around my person always, because we are the same energy, and our energy will be powerful force, energy to deal with the positive. Yeah. Hello. That's what I'm saying. So when I'm around my person, hey, Travis, when I'm around my person, I want to be with my person. But people will say, okay, well, that's you trying to be clingy, or you trying to be this. Well, if that person feels that way, they're not the same energy, and I don't want to be with them, because I want to be with my person. Why not? We can figure out what to do. Like, people say you need personal time. Have personal time down in your room or down the hallway. Because remember, I did say also I wanted to just have my own rooms. We can be in the same big old house, and you have your space and I have my space. And when we need space from each other, then you go to your space, I go to my space. Or when, if you're sleeping or something, because normally that's when it is, when that person may be asleep or you're not asleep, or, that might be when you go do your own thing or whatever. And, we wait till that person wakes up. But I might be a little bit wrong in this area, because when I'm woke, I expect for them to be woke too. Can we be woke together? Because otherwise I'll lay there with a person, like, even though I don't want to be there, I'll lay there because, I like the cuddle and stuff. So, it just depends. But sometimes if I feel like I just got to go do some work, I just got to go do some work, and I'll see you in a minute, whatever. But I don't want it to be like what people say, oh, that's codependent. It's mind your business. That's what I want. If a man want to be around me all day, that's my type of man. Please do that, because that's what I want. All right. Drink your water, Pisces. So, but some people don't like that. So that means, to me, I would say you're not for me. But what if you got to deal with a person who is in business and they got to go to work? That's understandable, because I expect from my man, he probably gonna be a businessman. He gonna have stuff to do or whatever. And if we could do that together, then I would like to do that together. If we can't do that together, when you go to work, I go to work, and when we see each other, we see each other. But when we see each other, I'm trying to see each other. What's wrong with that? So you have to work it out the way you need to work it out. But yeah, I need some adult time with a grown man. Letitia, it's a water app. That's what I got on my phone, and it's on my old phone. I actually just found it and pulled it out. So I'm about to see what type of gems and charms we find in this piece. Yes, and I want it all. Yes, exactly. Like the feeling of like when you really want to be with a person, everything is like new, even all the time. Because I've had that before with a person, and why would you not want that feeling? That's amazing. Yes, water is so important to our bodies. Travis, how are you doing this morning? So what y'all gonna do when I'm able to stream all day? Like, are y'all gonna be interacting, coming back and forth and all that? Or y'all like, because I'm trying to make it so at some point I could just stream all day and we're gonna be doing cards, we're gonna be doing all types of stuff up in this piece. So are y'all gonna be into that? Jake said, "Yep." That means you can just stop right on in and ask a question. Do I need to do this? And I can pull a card for you. Letitia, yes, ma'am. Devin, yes. Okay. It's gonna be like on guard. Like, hey, I need to stop and I need to ask this question. What you need? What you need me to give you? Thanks, Joshua. So y'all, okay, I'm about to have to shut this live down, and I'm going to I did y'all 2 readings. Well, one was last night. I actually did. Listen, I'm here for it too. So we trying to figure all these things out. But my candles is going out, so that's my cue. That is time. But thank you, Catherine. And I feel like the energy is good today. So that means I can get a couple things done. And guys, please fill out the survey for me. Please, please, please. So that way I can get an idea. Please, Jake. Yes, definitely. Everybody that's in here that knows about the RV situation, if y'all could like figure it out, if somebody can bring it, or what we could do, or if you could just donate to the GoFundMe, so then that way we could try to get the funds up to get it over here, or whatever it is that we have to do. Either way, we know the guy's gonna make a way, because literally he just made a way. So yum nom, yeah, I'm moving in, and when I come out of my cave, we do morning podcast, and you hand feed me bread. Yum nom, I definitely want to do a podcast with you. Devin is in Coolwater, Michigan. Definitely victorious. Okay, amen. Yum nom, I do. Like, why are you laughing? I definitely want to do it. I want to do a podcast with a couple of y'all. So, like, whoever's up for it. Yes. And y'all, just so y'all know, when I start the love, life, and relationships back again on the other channel, on the other YouTube, I would totally love for y'all to come on and let's talk about, relationships, love, life, and relationships. And we talk about all types of stuff over there. So it'd be like sex, love, money, like, and it's like raw and uncut. So I'm probably never, matter of fact, let me not speak that into existence. I was going to say that channel probably going to like get demonetized, but let me not say that. It's going to be monetized. It's going to flourish, and it's going to make a lot of money. But it be cuss words and a bunch of stuff happening over there. Okay. Thank you, Joshua. And also, y'all, what the other thing that I was setting up is because Joshua said, I say, y'all, the beginning of my intro, right? Remember I told you guys I own the beat to that, right? So literally now I'm working with somebody to turn it into music for my YouTube, to go inside my YouTube channels on all of them. Oh, and if y'all not following my other channel, let me get y'all to follow this channel real quick. So if y'all not following that channel, follow this channel too, please. Because that's the family channel. And that's where a lot of stuff like, it goes down over there. I'm trying to anyway. Follow this channel right here. Y'all, I be cooking and all types of other stuff over there. Don't judge me because I like ramen. I'm trying not to be eating that no more, but Do y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Can y'all follow that channel? That's my family channel. That's for you, my kids and everybody, grandkids and all the stuff that we be doing over there is over there. Joshua said I'll be bopping. Joshua, are you into music or anything? I hear them 808s. Hello, that's what I'm saying. Oh, so Joshua, if you're into music, then let me know. So they just told me to do Adobe what is the thing? Because it's on one of these phones. So they keep telling me the programs to use. Thank you, Latia. Thank you for following me over there. They were saying something about the different music programs for me to use, because I do have some local rappers from where I'm from that were on the okay, well, what app should I use? Because somebody told me Adobe and somebody told me a different one yesterday. And I think I'm probably going to go with the Adobe, because they told me to they would let me look into their program first. I hear it's good. Fruity Loops, so here's good. Listen, I'm definitely into cereal. I might need to make some what do you call them? Rice Krispie treats with some Fruit Loops, honey. Marshmallows and Fruit Loops. If y'all see that that ad in there, that's my other channel. Follow that one. And oh, just so y'all know, because I'm doing stuff with skin. Y'all listen, I got so much stuff that I would like to tell y'all. I'm trying to, like, not do, y'all know I gotta wait for a couple of different things. So I'm trying not to have the business in the business, but pretty soon y'all gonna see a lot of stuff that I'm about to, unleash and undo. Because it's that time. It's that time. Thank you, Devin. Thank you. Oh, you said Fruity Loops is a music program, I think. Oh, okay. Look, I'm over here. See what I'm saying? I must be hungry because I'm over here talking about food. Because that's all it made me think. If you're not following my other channel, that's the handle right there, y'all. I've been stuck on shrimp, and like I'm a big fanatic of shrimp. So if I shrimp y'all to death, I'm sorry. Like, forgive me, because I really be I really be cooking a lot of shrimp. Plus, I'll be trying to eat stuff that's like not. I'm trying to change my diet, really, for real. And so I'm trying not to eat so much fattening things and things of that nature. Thank you, Yum Nam. I didn't just spam the comments with it a little bit, so that's me, y'all. Girl, Letitia, that is me. Listen, I done made all different types of shrimp. I'm over here. I'm like, what's his name? Forrest Gump. We had the shrimp boat. Listen, I definitely like me some shrimp now. I be trying to do fried shrimp. Oh, I made some shrimp one night and it had like the mustard on it, and then like in the little wet batter and stuff. Girl, them things was crispy and light, like it was good. So don't judge me. I will shrimp y'all to death. Definitely did that. Oh, and name bread is so good. Let me tell y'all how I been Letitia, I be doing pizzas with the tortillas. Oh my God. Cause I like thin crust pizza. Listen, if you haven't been, and it's quick. It's quick. Yum Nom, listen, I'm building soul truck. In my real life, in my goals, one of my goals is I'm definitely wanting to do that, because I want to do like the collective, like, you move in with a group of people, and because to be all adults and whatnot, and y'all do like the farming thing, the health thing, that all that stuff together. I'm really like into that, and that's what I want to do on I be saying like, you know, you want a husband and you want a this and you want a that. And so if I get a partner that, y'all, it's a rainbow in my house right now. That is so crazy. It's 2 lines of color, of rainbow color. And I don't know where that's coming from. It got to be somewhere on that light up there in that window. But I'm totally into that type of vibe. I miss thin crust pizza, Stitch. You gotta try St. Louis style pizza. You'll love it. What is that? Is that thick crust? Signing in blood cult say no more. It is. It's a rainbow right up on the wall. Oh, yes. I love me some thin crust pizza. And cheesy. Listen, so this is what y'all got to do. Y'all get the tortilla right, and you take and put some butter in the pan, and you put the tortilla on one side and let it cook, so that way it gets the nice buttery flavor on the side on it. And then you take it out, and then you put all the ingredients on the side that you just cooked already. But what I do is I cook because I like turkey pepperoni. So I cook the pepperoni first, right? Or some of the ingredients, and then that way it's so quick. Like you put the cheese on after you're done, you put just all your ingredients, and then you put a top on it, and then you put the side that you didn't cook in the butter, and oh my God, listen. It's so fast, it's so easy, it's so quick. You can do marinara, you can do Alfredo, you can do pesto, like anything, and it's quick and it's fast. And it's like not as fattening as what pizza is. Jake, I just be doing the videos. I need to post the recipe. My brother told me I need to start posting the recipe and the nutrition value in it. The nutrition value. I don't know what I'm making up words today. All types of stuff. But yeah, so I'm totally and then shrimp. I be making shrimp in 9,000 different ways. Like sometimes I make it with the heavy sauce. I did one that had oh my God. I did one that had the heavy cream and it had the mozzarella and the Parmesan cheese in it. So I did like an Alfredo sauce, but then I put like the tomatoes and the spinach in it. Girl, let me tell you, them shrimp but I cooked the shrimp first and then did everything else in it, then added the tomatoes, cooked them, then added the shrimp, cooked that, then did the sauce and whatnot. And then let me tell you, to top it all off, I did the tortillas the same way with the butter on one side, flip it and cut it in like slices and pieces so I could dip the tortilla bread, the crispy inside of the sauce. Oh my God. One thing I'm going to do is eat now. One thing I'm going to do is eat. Thank you, Joshua. Joshua, I definitely need to link up with you as far as this music thing because I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this beat and how I'm going to insert it into my my channel because that's what I'm inserted to my other channel over there too. There's some other beats that I want to get because I feel like you know how you keep getting like when you're trying to advance your YouTube and things of that nature, you want to add music, but I don't want the copyright, so I'm gonna just start doing my own stuff. The Tasty Cauldron. Ooh, okay. I like that. Let me listen. I'll be cooking, and on top of that, the thing. Hey, Salisa, the thing that I love is that because it goes with the whole little herbalism, like the seasonings and the things that you cook with. Because I'm always talking about cooking with love. I like using my hands because I'm sending energy to my food. Do it. I like it. Yes, if you go over there, you'll see me because I'm always saying that. So cooking with love, and also so the cauldron, as you know, bring the spices and certain things do different things. So when you add in basil and that's like money, cinnamon, certain spices automatically are infusing your dish with magic. So I love that. We will all be chefs in this. Yeah, hello. We gonna eat. I can tell you that. We definitely gonna eat. So that's what I'm saying. Like, but so I am totally all for the, y'all do not forget. So we talking about the Comic-Con. We talking about the moonlight, under the stars, full yum nom. That'd be a fun podcast to each one of us. Hello. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna do some collaborations around here. We also gonna do, anybody that wants to do Comic-Con and all that type of stuff, please let me know, because I'm here for it and I'm down with it. I'm loving the costumes and all of that other stuff. Okay, I have something I need help with in Dallas. Listen, I told you my dad's in Dallas, so just, you need to yum num brought her fork and her the knife. Okay. I like it. Oh, okay. So I got you. I know what you mean, Leanne. That'd be a fun podcast too. Okay. Good morning, Benita. Yes, that's what I be saying. I'm over there. I'll be cooking with love. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna shut this podcast down real quick, and this podcast. I'm already speaking it into existence already. I'm speaking it into existence. Y'all heard that? Joshua podcast, Yum Nom podcast, Leanne Everybody podcast, Benita podcast. We on this thing. All right, so everybody, I love y'all, and I'll be seeing y'all. I'm gonna try to go live again later on, but just remember, if you are not on Twitch, you should go on Twitch, because I'm literally getting ready to start streaming on Twitch nonstop, because I need to build my base over there. And so the things that I just did this morning were actually live on Twitch. So if you follow my Twitch, you'll be able to see the readings, because I'm about to do some readings. You'll be able to see them before they actually hit the YouTube channel. So y'all might want to go over there, and yeah. And I'm Golden Girl on all my platforms, GOLDENGURL. So if you're looking for me on Twitch, that's where I'm at. Okay. Bye guys. I love y'all and thank y'all. If y'all don't see me tonight, y'all know y'all see me tomorrow, right in the morning, to get our day started in a wonderful way.